live. So we got two out of the three girls. The third girl is joining us. She's just having some tech issues, but figured we will get started. So yeah, cool. So this is going to be a fun little speed dating session. I know the last few times we kind of took a little bit of an L. We had some scheduling conflicts. However, I decided to fix that by hiring, getting some help in scheduling the guests. So yeah, we should be good moving forward. So yeah, this is going to be a fun little speed dating session. We got Kathy and Isabella joining us. So do you girls want to start off with giving like a little quick introduction about yourself?
Sure.
Let's start. Yeah, go ahead, Isabella.
Yeah. Hi. I'm from Wilmington, North Carolina. It's where I live now. I'm from Wisconsin originally. I'm 22 and currently pursuing pre-med medical school.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Kathy Energy. I'm from the UK, but I live in Miami. I do beauty, content creator, and some other things.
Cool. Mm-hmm. And then we got Katja. Similar name. How's it going?
Yeah. Finally figured out how to get on.
You finally got to figure it out. Okay, cool. So we're doing introductions. So just give a quick little intro, Katja.
Oh, me. Yeah, hi. Yeah, my name's Katja. Like introduction about what I do. Well, I'm an escort. So I'm a sex worker. Also have a podcast as well that I've just started. Yeah, I guess that's me.
Cool. How did you meet Marcus?
We met through a mutual friend. So I don't know if you know Josh. Do you know Josh?
No.
Oh, yeah, we met through a mutual friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. So we're gonna jump in. So the rules are, explain it for anyone who's new. So I'm gonna drop the link. Early bird gets the worm. You can pick any one of these lovely girls to go on a 5-minute speed date with, or you can do 2 of them, or you can do 3 of them, right? So sky really is the limit. Afterwards, we are going to give you feedback on how you did. So yeah, don't dilly-daddle too long, because if you wait too long, then the chat, the backstage will fill up as it always does. But yeah, cool. I'm going to drop the link. Yeah, let's have some fun with it. Okay. There we go. Cool. All right, got the link. So I'm assuming, Kathy, your last name is not actually Energy. That's just like your little pseudonym.
Energy.
Yeah. Well, I have too much energy. I'm always like working out, being outside, running, doing some sort of outdoor exercise. So I call myself Kathy Energy.
So that's a good issue to have. Okay. We got already a few guys backstage. Let's bring them on. Russ. Oh, your camera isn't working. I'll skip you for now. Isaiah.
Hey, how's it going, Alex?
It's going pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing well. Just less than highly favored with me and all the gangsters.
Okay, cool. So who do you want to go on a date with? You can pick 1, 2, 3.
Let's do Kathy.
Kathy. Okay.
Kathy.
Hi. So I'm gonna take everyone off for a few minutes besides you and Kathy. So just for the girls, you'll just be backstage, and then I'll add you back on after in a few minutes. All right, cool. Let's get.
Hi, thank you for picking me.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, that is a really interesting photo you have in the back there with that like big massive mouth in the background.
Yeah, this is actually our studio in Miami called French Kiss. And this is our little decor in the back here.
Oh, why do you guys call it French Kiss?
Because I guess the owner loved to French kiss. It was already named like that. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess we can do that on our first date then.
Do what on the first date?
Yeah,
French kiss?
I guess we could have French kiss on the first date then.
Okay, maybe. See how the date goes.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess what's your type of vibe? Like, what's your style?
What do you mean? What my style?
I guess would you say you're more of an extroverted type of person? Would you say you're more on the introverted side of things?
So I think I'm like extrovert, introvert. I like to be on my own, but I'm very friendly, if you know what I mean. Like I can be into any situation. I can talk to anybody. I can be very friendly, but sometimes I need time for myself.
So, like coming from like the UK and like friendliness, like are most people in the UK on the friendly side, or are they more like, can kind of be jerks, like really keeping to themselves?
I feel like we're quite friendly. Yeah, we're very, very friendly. Where are you from?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
How is the dating life there?
Well, just recently moved here. I would definitely say people are a whole lot more. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that you said?
Where is here?
Who said where is the what?
Like here, like where did you just move from?
Oh, I used to be in Denver, Colorado, which known for like mountains and nature, all those other different things. But I'll definitely say like with Charlotte, North Carolina, people are overall pretty friendly. I would say the dating scene seems a tad bit easier out here than in other places and other things I've experienced. But and what would you say is like your ideal type of date?
Ideal type of date. Okay, I like the type of date where first of all, I don't want to plan the dates. I want to be taken to a date that's already planned. Tell me what time I need to be ready, where am I going to be at, and you're going to come pick me up at what time or where we're meeting. I like the man to put some assertive into the date before, prior to the date kind of thing.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, I guess we'll
what is your type?
I would definitely say anything that just involves like intellectually stimulating conversation, because like I'm an avid learner, I'm an entrepreneur. I always love, reading, learning, understanding more. Like you're the type of person that feeds your mind.
So do you keep it light on the first day, or normally you go straight in there with all the heavy intellectual questions on the first date?
Well, I guess simplest way to put it is like if within the first few minutes I can't tell that it's the type of girl that she loves feeding her mind, it's hard for me to really enjoy the interaction long term. But I mean, it's definitely not like, oh yeah, I expect like a first date like to be reading books or anything like that. But we can see how much of a bookworm you might be here.
Okay, so like, do you have a certain look, or someone just got to be smart to date you?
I mean, definitely, looks are a thing like for anybody, I would say. But for me, it's really they have to. I don't want to say necessarily smart, because I'm the type of person, I struggled with school a lot growing up. But they just have to be the type of person that really values learning and growth and feedback. I mean, like that's the whole reason why I joined this call, why a lot of us are on here, because we're trying to learn, trying to grow, trying to get better. I apply the same thing like with business. Like I'm always going to different like business conferences and seminars and other things, and just because I always believe that there's a next level and a next step that you can get to. Like there's never any finish line to anything.
All right, time flies. All right, so the way we always do it is the first question goes to Kathy, and this is a question where it's important that you are brutally honest. So if you were in the same city as Isaiah, would you go on a second date with him, or I guess a first date, whichever way you want to think of it?
Was this a question for us?
For Kathy specifically.
I would.
You would or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. Okay.
He was really nice, but just not.
Okay. Let's expand on that. What specifically kind of you feel like made him not your type?
So the way he was saying, like he was like, after 3 seconds, he'll know if someone's smart already to be intellectual enough to like kind of date him. I don't like that, because sometimes girls don't really show straight away like what it is in like 3 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, and that already put me off. And then you just being just like the conversation doesn't like get me. There was no chemistry there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What did the rest of the girls think? What do you think about Isaiah? What do you think he could have done better? And then I'll give my feedback at the end.
I think that it was like really intense, like really quickly. Like I feel like for me, I like a first date when it's just a little bit light, kind of getting to know each other. I feel like it was like some hard hitting questions, like a bit too soon. I think like I don't know, like I feel like it wasn't that light. Like
That's why I keep asking you, like, do you like to take it light on the first day, or you like to ask like really serious, intellectual question? Because it was too much too soon. I think I felt it.
Here's my feedback. Oh, actually, let's let Isabella go. Go ahead, Miss Dubray. You're muted though. You're muted, Isabella. We can't hear you. We just see your mouth moving.
I was gonna say that I agree with Katia. Is that how I say your name?
Yep, cardio.
Katia. Okay. Just it was super intense, like right off the bat, I think, and there was a lot of pressure to kind of answer everything a certain way. There was a right way to answer. So
that's interesting because my feedback is actually quite different. So what I felt like, it felt to me like kind of like a job interview. There was no sexual tension or flirting. It just kind of felt like when I'm at like a family reunion, I'm like hanging out with my aunt who I haven't seen in a while, and we have like 5 minutes before the food is served, and we're just trying to make small talk. Like, yeah, the weather. So it just felt like, yeah, there was no really sexual tension, no man to woman dynamic, no flirting. It also felt like there was a disconnect. Sometimes that is just a personality thing that can't really be helped. But yeah, I just felt like there was a disconnect going on. It got a bit awkward at times. But also, it felt like she mostly was leading the combo. So yeah, I would say those are the big things for me. But yeah, I think the biggest issue is like it wasn't playful. There was no like teasing or flirting. It was just like very like, okay, so blah blah blah, like very logical. That'd be my feedback.
And then how do you think I could have started it off more playfully instead?
I mean, go ahead. You don't have to raise your hand. You can just speak.
You didn't at least give me a little bit of a compliment or something, just so I know that like where you're coming from, like what you're feeling.
Okay,
I mean,
that sounds good.
There's many different ways you could approach that. I mean, you can, she's got a pretty interesting accent. You can comment on that, be like, oh my God, do you have a British accent? That's fucking awesome. I love British accents. I don't know. You can kind of roll with that. You can make an observation about her studio. You can be like, wow, you got a lot of, you're big on French kissing, I see. You can make observation about that. You can just like kind of riff off anything, honestly.
So was the thing I mentioned in the beginning about that photo, was that good or was that bad?
The photo was fine. It did feel like a little bit forced when you're like, so we'll have to French kiss on our date. I forget how you said it, but that did feel like a little forced. Like you just, I don't know. It just didn't flow smoothly, I guess is the best way I can explain it.
Okay, we'll definitely keep that in mind in the future.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Keep trying, man. And I'll see you. I'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. See ya.
Take care, buddy. All right, cool. Let us bring on. Let's see. Oh, there's so many people backstage. So many choices. My dog's getting excited. All right, let's bring on Russ. We can't hear you, Russ.
Oh, my bad. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Tilt your camera downwards a little bit because we can just see so much of your head.
Y'all want to see the chest cleavage? Here you go.
Russ.
I usually charge for this, by the way.
That's exactly where my mind was going. You read it too well. All right, so what are you thinking, Russ?
I'm feeling Katya.
Katya.
So I'll go with her. How's it going?
Okay,
Hi.
cool. Cool. So I'm going to take everyone else off for a few minutes. Let's see what.
How's it going, Katya?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm doing good. For a second, your camera froze.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, internet's been a bit dodgy.
It's funny. I actually liked your setup earlier when you were sitting underneath the chair, underneath the stairs. I was like, you kind of remind me of Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do have stairs in my apartment. Oh, the lighting was pretty bad though, so now I'm like near the window.
Oh, okay.
Better lighting.
It seems like you're somewhere where it's still sunny outside. Where are you located?
I'm in Australia, so yeah, we're in summer.
Oh, that explains everything.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm the polar opposite. Like, you know how you're in the southwest, southeast part of the world? I'm like northwest. Northwest. Yeah, there we go.
What, is that America?
Actually, Canada.
So, Canada. Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. Although I think our prime minister might be hotter than yours, although I don't know what the Aussie.
Oh, I
prime
don't
minister
know
is.
what the Canadian Prime Minister looks like.
What? Okay. Anyways, that's irrelevant. Honestly, the reason I picked you besides the stairs was like I loved your bangs. I was like, oh,
Oh,
those
thanks.
bangs you're banging.
I literally just like cut it the other day. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still trying to like figure out how to maneuver.
Oh, that's
maneuver.
interesting. You have interesting nail paint going too. You have like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But no, I chose to go with you because you work in the you work as an escort, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah, I don't know why. I have like a penchant for women who can totally be trouble as compared to what I do for work.
Wait, sorry,
So-
what did you just say?
I said I have a preference for women who can be total trouble.
Oh, who
So-
can be trouble?
Yeah, because like I'm like the most vanilla guy in terms of what I do for work. So like,
What do you do for work?
I am a male stripper. I'm just kidding. I'm
Sorry?
not. I said I'm a male stripper. Then I was like, no, I'm not. I'm just kidding.
What do you actually do?
I basically look at companies' balance sheets and go, okay, cool. Like, have the accountants done their work properly?
Oh, I'm actually a certified chartered accountant. I used to be an accountant.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I used
So-
to work at PwC. I just finished my CA like a few months ago.
So what made you want to go into escorting that? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
good question. Yeah, so I studied, so I have so I did my undergrad in accounting. That was 4 years, and then 3 years doing my CA, which is the CPA equivalent. I think you guys do CPA there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I worked at so I worked in one of the big four for 3 years. And it was just shit. I had a big falling out with like one of my managers when I was like promotion. Didn't get it. And I was like, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna quit my job and do OnlyFans. So kind of did that, and then it was a slippery slope then. But balance sheets. I'm all about spreadsheets.
So I see. So what you're saying is we're both gonna be freaking the sheets, huh? With our Excel.
Oh yeah,
finger
lady in
shortcuts?
the streets freaking the spreadsheets. You know.
Yeah, that's how it is. Gotta use those fingers properly. You know, gotta get that F2 in there to read in Excel.
Do you work at like one of the big four or like one of the banks?
I work for the Canadian government.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah.
What do you? I'm assuming you do what audit?
I work on the internal audit side of things.
Yeah, I was an external auditor, so yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I actually don't know. No. I actually don't hate external auditors. Whenever we get audited, I don't hate them because I'm just like, who cares? They just want to make sure I did my work right. So, yeah.
Oh, we used to cop a lot of hate.
I'm sorry.
We used to cop a lot of hate.
That's okay. I mean, if things go well between us, we can equalize some of the hate. We can cover that up with some love. By the way, do you like to cook?
Do I like to cook?
Yeah.
I do. I love cooking.
Yeah. I actually just finished cleaning up the kitchen. That's actually why the camera was off, because I went to clean up my kitchen after I finished making stir fry.
Oh yeah, cleaning's the worst.
All right, so let's pose the same question to Katya. Would you, and answer as honestly as possible, would you go on a second date with Russ if you were in the same city?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I feel like it wasn't long enough for me to quite gauge, but I feel like we did definitely. I think it was just really fortuitous that we happened to connect about having the same kind of job, because I actually did used to be an accountant. It's like true story. So like I vibe with anyone who like understands some part of like my job. So I don't think it was long enough, but yeah, maybe I wasn't 100% sure, but it wasn't a no. Hope that.
What do you think?
Sorry, Alex, I'm interrupting you. Actually, because I do want to hear more about what you do for work. Why don't we trade Instagrams and we can figure out whether it's long enough or not?
Sure.
Okay. Sure. What's your Instagram?
Do I just like put it in the chat?
Yeah, sure.
You can drop in the chat or say it.
What a complicated name. I'll just put it in the chat.
Okay. Oh, Mexican or Latina last name, huh? Cortez.
Yeah, I'm Croatian and Chilean.
Interesting.
All right. Anyway, so let's get back to this. So, Katya, what do you think are some things that Russ could have done better?
I mean, I feel like I would have maybe liked. Well, I don't. Okay, wait. Let me think for a sec. Yeah, maybe if the conversation was maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Well, because it's hard. Because I'm thinking like. I just don't think it was long enough, because once he said like what he did for work, I then jumped on that because we just had that kind of shared work. So we didn't really get to talk about other more interesting things. But I guess if it was longer, like we probably would have eventually spoken about some interesting stuff. He did kind of try to save it at the end with the cooking, which I thought was a little bit random. So I thought that was just a bit like, just trying to quickly change the conversation to something else randomly. So I thought that was a bit like just random. Yeah.
Well, think about it like this, right? Like if you're like walking on the street and like, you know, you're going somewhere and then you meet a guy and you talk for like 2 minutes, right? Like you don't really have time to get into anything like that interesting. But at the end of the 2 minutes, he's like, "Can I have your number?" And you're making a decision. Oh, did we just lose? Let's give her a second log back in. But yeah, when you're logging back, so you have to make a decision within like 2 minutes. Okay, do I give him my number or do I not? Right? It's kind of like a game time decision. So that's kind of, I guess, that's a better way of thinking about it. Now instead of like thinking this is a date, but think of it as like you're at a coffee shop and a guy talked to you for a few minutes, and then you have to decide whether you're actually interested in meeting up with him further or not. That's kind of like a different perspective. What did you think, Isabella?
I thought he did a really good job. I thought he was very confident. I do think that the end was a little bit random and just kind of grasping for something new to talk about. But other than that, I think it was a flowy conversation.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, overall, I think Russ actually did pretty well. Oh, there she is. Back on. There she is.
Hi, guys. Sorry, I don't know why I got kicked out.
Yeah, it's all good. Anyway, so I thought overall you did pretty good. Vibe was decent, was playful and fun, which is what matters the most. Like a small little thing, like when you're trolling the girl, like when you're saying like, "Oh, I'm a male stripper," like you kind of want to hold that tension a little bit more. So if you're like, "I'm a male stripper," just kidding, that kind of removes the whole point of the joke. You kind of have to hold it a little bit more. You're like, "I'm a male stripper." No, I'm just kidding, right? So there has to be a little bit more tension. That's like a very small thing. But yeah, I think overall you did pretty well. My biggest piece of feedback for you, honestly, would be to trim the beard and like trim the hair and get all that shit up. I think that would be like the biggest.
Yeah, no, I know that's something I'm working on. But yeah, thank you.
Cool. Okay, cool. Thanks for coming on, dude. Take care. Okay, wait. Let's bring on. Oh, let's bring on this guy. I know this dude. Oh, is his internet laggy? Hang on.
Does everyone else get to listen? I'm confused how this works. It's like everyone.
Yeah, everyone. This is all live. Everyone's listening right now. There's a whole. Yeah. Okay, his shit is not working. Let's bring on Jake.
Oh shit.
What's up? You need more time to set up?
Yeah, I was just getting done with work. I thought I was gonna be lag. Give me 2 seconds.
All right, cool. Let's bring on this guy, the comeback guy.
Yo, what's going on? How's everyone doing?
Pretty good.
That's good. All right, so I'm going to, it's a toss-up. So I really like the look of Isabella, but there's something about the name Energy that I really find fascinating. So I'm going to take Energy for a run. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Hi.
Cool. Let's see.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, that's good.
Amazing.
That's good. So
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. So you have to tell me about your name. What is it? Is your last name really Energy?
Well, my last name on all social media. I gave myself energy because everyone always like, how do you have so much energy all the time? I'm always up in the morning. I'm a type of like a morning person. I get up at 6:30. I would be running to the gym, running around, lifting weights, go to work, go back.
So you're always on the go.
Exercise.
You know, energy. That's great in many areas.
Yeah.
I thought it was like something spiritual. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of disappointed about that because I was like, energy. Like,
no.
Damn, like we're gonna get some spiritual conversations.
I'm all about the positive energy, but not really spiritual.
Really? So like positive energy, no spiritual stuff whatsoever.
No, I don't really care about that stuff. I just care about being healthy, leading a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, I'm a polyamorous dad who's currently in his bathroom, and that's what I do for YouTube. I make videos helping dads who are struggling at risk of and in the process of losing their families make a partial or full comeback in their lives. I've also been called Black Pill Medicine. So I used to be a psychological incel, actually. And then I turned everything around. I got a family and everything. Then lost everything again and then turned it all around. So that's what I do for a living. Yeah. I have to do the bathroom because my fuck trophies are still up in there watching TV or whatever. So I'm in the bathroom just chilling, making videos. Saw the Alex was live. Thought I'd come on. Yeah.
What did you do in the bathroom? I missed it. What did
Oh,
you
I
do
make
in the bathroom?
videos, so it's kind of like my gimmick on my YouTube channel. I'm a dad in the bathroom making videos, kind of like a play on the
Oh.
whole like, oh, dads have like their man caves. Well, it's like a man cave in the bathroom type thing.
What
Maybe
is
have
your
different
content
lighting.
about?
See like different lighting in here. I can play around with the lighting. My content, I help dads who are struggling, at risk, or who have lost their families make a full or partial comeback. So I help them through things like separation or in the process of getting separated. I've been through all the steps. So I got my full comeback even after family court. So I went through family court, survived it, and got my family back. But we're like polyamorous, so we like to play around and stuff. You cool with stuff like that?
Yeah, that's nice because I actually the type of content I do. Like I
Oh,
talk a
really?
lot about men's rights,
No
different
way.
dating. That's what I do on TikTok.
Oh, well, I guess the stars had a line tonight then, because we, we
Yeah.
have both the same
I
purposes.
don't go as
pretty
deep
much.
as you, but that's the type of content that I do.
Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of market for it, and I think I always want to help families. Whenever I see a family struggling, especially having my own family struggle like that, I always wanted to bring them all together. So yeah, that's what
That's nice.
I've been doing.
I like it.
And,
You like. I like it that you like to help people.
well, I'm in the process
Yeah.
of getting a psychology degree too, sort of like a psychodrama degree. So psychodrama use traits of acting. So I used to be in the performing arts. I went to one of the top performing arts school and stuff like that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any performing arts background in your content?
Say again?
Do you have any performing arts background in your content?
No, not at all. I just talk. I don't do much in my content.
You just talk and people listen and you make money.
All right. So Kathy, same question.
Yeah.
Same question as last time. Would you, if you were in the same city, go on a second date with the comeback dad?
I think I would give him a chance.
Really?
Because even though you were talking a lot, you didn't let me talk.
Yeah.
Cool, but I feel like maybe you were nervous or something. Like
No,
I will
I
give
think
you a chance when
online I have a hard time with people talk, and then it's like that. But in person, I can gauge more, right? Like how the conversation works. Plus, I'm in the bush, so there might be a lag of some sort.
Now, you also, when I say date, I mean like a romantic context. I don't mean as like a friend context, just to be clear.
I will give him a chance.
Interesting.
Because at least we have something in common. Yeah, we have something in common. So
that's interesting.
so
Usually, usually I can predict the answer the girl's going to give. This time, I guess I was wrong. Let's let the I guess other girls weigh in. Actually, no, wait. Let's keep going with you, Kathy. So, what did you like and what did you not like?
I like that he actually, like, from what he does for his content, like, he has good heart, he's kind. So I'm looking for kindness in people. So that would be the type of man that I would give a chance to. But then you still have to let me talk and finish my sentence.
Yeah,
because you never.
That's true. I did talk a lot.
Chance. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to explain to me your social, and then I can follow you on your.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, private chat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get input from the other girls. What do you think, Katya and Isabella?
Yeah, I did think that he spoke a bit too much about himself. So I know, especially when I love talking about myself as well, but everybody loves talking about themselves, right? So I feel like when you're on a date with someone, or even if it's not a date, even if it's like you're trying to befriend someone, like the number one key thing is to get the other person talking about themselves as much as you can, because everyone's favorite thing to do is to talk about themselves. So I feel like when you're talking about yourself, but you're trying to impress this girl, like, it's better if the roles is reversed. Like, I mean, if I was trying to pick up a guy, I would try to get him talking. So if a guy was trying to pick me up, I'd expect him to try to get me talking. I hope that made sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
What about you, Isabella?
I just agree with the other two girls. I think he did kind of cut her off a little bit here and there, but I thought it was neat that they could kind of connect on the type of content that they both created, and I think he got a little excited about that.
Yeah, when I get very passionate, I tend to talk over people. That's a trait I gotta work on for sure.
Yeah, here's my feedback. The way I saw it, you seemed like pretty nervous, which is okay. That kind of just goes away a little bit with experience. The other thing I did also write down, you did like 70% of the talking, so I agree with what Katya says, is that it should be more 50-50, even maybe 60-40, where girls do most of the more talking. She definitely seemed more grounded than you. So grounded is like just like how calm you are. So if you watch like some of my speed dates, you'll see I'm like very just like calm and grounded. So that's typically in general you have to be more grounded than the girl. But hey, it seemed like she was, on some extent into it. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. But yeah, cool. Thank you. Come back, Dad. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
Take care, buddy.
Peace.
All right, cool. Let us bring on. Okay, Kaveen. Kaveen,
What's up, guys?
what's going on? You said you want to go on a date with Isabella?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take me and the cat and the Katjas off.
How are you doing?
Good. Yeah, I've been wanting to talk to you. I really like your hairstyle.
Oh, thank you. It's just in a little clip.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you to like shake your head a little bit because like I couldn't really see it. Yeah, it's really good. Like looks like really professional.
Oh, thank you. It's
Yeah,
a nice little do.
Say that again.
A nice little updo.
Yeah, absolutely. How's your evening?
Good. How's yours? How's yours going?
Not too bad. Just finishing up some work. So
What do you
I'm an engineer actually.
do? Okay. What type of engineer?
Software engineer.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So how about you?
Right now I'm in school, getting my pre-med stuff kind of under wraps, but I
cool.
can take the MCAT in a couple years.
I could definitely see you in like a sexy doctor outfit, like a white coat, and yeah, she'd look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next Halloween. I'll keep that in my notes for next Halloween.
For sure. So I'm an engineer and you're a doctor. So do you think intelligence is a turn on?
I do. Yes.
You do. Okay.
I think intelligence is relative though. I think depending on your subject of expertise.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the medical expert, so I wouldn't know, but I think there are 9 types of intelligence, right?
Oh, I couldn't tell you honestly.
Okay. Yeah, there are 9 types, like social intelligence, like logical stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
What type do you think you are? Like,
Probably social.
What kind of smart are you?
Street or book smart? I think a little bit of both. I think a little bit of both.
Why do you think you're street smart?
A little bit of street and book smart. I think I'm personable. I like to talk to people. I like to go out and get to know people and talk
really?
to someone at the coffee shop. Just make friends everywhere I go.
Interesting. Yeah, when I looked at you, like the first time I looked at you, I was like, maybe she doesn't want to like talk to a lot of people, but like, if someone picks up a conversation, she'd be like, yeah, I mean, why not? But I never took you for like, talkative type.
Oh no, I'm definitely the go-getter.
Oh,
go-getter
nice.
type A. Yeah.
What got you into medical school?
I've always wanted to be a doctor, honestly. Since I was 3, both of my parents are in the medical field. And so I kind of grew up in hospitals and like around the medical field. So I always thought it was really interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
I took the CNA and EMS course in high school. So that's what I did for work kind of the last couple of years.
Well, what is CNA? I have no idea what that is.
A certified nursing assistant. So you just work, in a hospital, kind of more in the inpatient side. With EMS, you can work in the ER or on an ambulance.
Oh, okay. Maybe like maybe we're on like a romantic date or something. If I ended up getting like a heart attack or something, you're definitely there to like take care of me. So like I'm glad you have the background. So
yes.
that's pretty solid. Yeah, for sure. So what's the craziest thing you've done? So you said you're street smart. So I guess you have probably good stories to tell.
I do.
All right. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to hear those stories, at least not this time. Okay, let's ask the same question to Isabella. So, would you, and be brutally honest, if you were in the same city as Kaveen, would you go on a second date with him?
I think I would. He seems very intellectual, like kind of more my speed. I think he's a little nervous, so I definitely could sense that with all the questions. It kind of felt more like an interrogation a little bit, not terribly, but I think I would go on another date if we lived in the same city.
Really? Okay. I honestly did not expect that either. Okay, let's get some feedback from the other girls. What did you think, Kathy's or Katya's? I'll just call you guys the Katyas.
So I think he was doing all right, not the best, but not the worst. And I like he's intellectual, he's smart as well. So if I was Isabella, I would give him a chance just to find out who more about him.
Okay, Katya, you're muted.
Yeah, I think he had good confidence. Definitely, he definitely had a good, assertive, confident vibe. So I thought that was good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think on this one, I disagree with every single person on the panel. I don't think he majorly fucked up or something like that, but I didn't sense any kind of sexual attraction or any kind of sexual tension. It felt fairly platonic to me. Also, I don't know how to say this without sounding mean, so I hope you don't take this the wrong way, Kaveen, because I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be constructive. But it felt like you have a very feminine vibe. I didn't feel like a strong masculine presence, which I think is just I don't know. I've never seen an example of that working out. So I don't know if maybe you were just nervous in the situation and that's just how it sounded, or maybe I don't know, maybe there's something else, maybe your testosterone is low, or I don't know. There could be any number of reasons why your voice would just be more high pitched, but that's kind of what it sounded like to me. So I'm honestly surprised that Isabella said yes, not because you're not a good guy, just because of the performance in this specific situation. But hey, yeah, I guess the point is to get the girl, not to get me. So I guess that's more important than the girl things.
No, I mean, I definitely appreciate the feedback. One question I have for the girls is most of the time people anticipating I'm smart and nerdy and stuff like that. I try to hide that aspect, but somehow it went out. Everyone was oh, he sounds smart, intellectual, that type of thing. How did you guess that? How did you observe that? I guess maybe something I said, because when she asked me what type of engineer, I try to avoid that, what I'm doing, what my work and stuff like that. I try to hide all of that side of me, just so that I can focus on the rest. What was that?
Don't girls like smart guys? Normally? Yeah. I do.
I think so. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything.
The thing is, I don't want to because sometimes I'm trying. I'm still trying, but sometimes I speak out big words and some super academic and stuff like that, and I try to suppress that aspect of my personality. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but
I guess it depends on the girl as well.
Yeah.
I feel there's always in any dynamic, there's always a level of intellectual compatibility, right? So I mean, I feel that's why I would prefer someone that's a little bit intellectually on par with me. I feel if it's too different, then it's a bit hard to kind of connect, right? So I feel it just depends. Maybe you're just kind of going for girls that are maybe not as intellectually compatible with you normally, but I don't think it's a bad thing, especially if you get a girl that's maybe got degrees and stuff like Isabella, she had no issue with it, right? So I guess it just depends.
Okay, Alex, with the feedback you said, is there anything that I could do to improve it?
Have you ever the chat is laughing because I'm I always say this, but have you ever gotten your hormone levels checked?
No, I haven't.
I would definitely go get your hormones checked, and sometimes just like having, if you watch like my older videos, like what like 2017, my voice was like totally different. It was like fairly high pitched. I just had like low testosterone, so that can actually make a difference in how your voice sounds and kind of just like the general vibe. So I would start off with just getting your hormones checked and seeing what they are, not just in terms of like dating, but that can like literally affect every single aspect of your life and your overall health. So I would do that. That would be my first step, honestly. And then you can kind of see if it's genetic, hormonal, or anxiety based. Like that will at the very least determine what is the cause. So you don't have to guess.
Okay. Cool. Thank you so much. See you guys.
Cool. Awesome.
Goodbye.
Take care. All right. Cool. I don't know why the chat thinks I'm disrespectful. I was like so fucking nice. Like I'm just like, okay, should I lie to the guy and be like, oh, gee, I think yeah, but your voice is not high pitched. Like I'm trying to.
But I do feel like sometimes when you speak in another language, it's not yours. Sometimes your voice changes a little bit high pitch. Because when I speak English, because it's not my first language, my voice sounds a lot more high pitched than when I speak my own language.
There can be a little bit of an effect, sure. I mean, I'm actually English is not my first language. English is my second language, but there's still like I think when he speaks his native language, his voice is not like deep. Like I think it's still like around a similar like pitch level, more or less. I don't know. I guess we'll find out next time he comes on. All right, let's get on this guy.
There we go. It's working this time.
It's working. Cool. All right, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Katia. That's how you pronounce it, right?
It is. Yes. Good work.
Cool.
Hey, cool.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take everybody else off.
I must ask, just straight off the bat, what is with the name Russian stripper?
Russian stripper.
Russian stripper. I saw your name like in the chat. I was like, that's an interesting name.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, I think you're just being. I just think you're just being funny.
Yeah. And what if I told you being funny?
Are you actually a stripper?
Yeah, sort of.
All right, show us your abs.
Well, you gotta go first. I need some inspiration.
No, that's not how this works.
OnlyFans creators here, so I think it's a pretty intense situation.
Oh, the OnlyFans, yeah.
Because I heard that you do escorting and OnlyFans, right?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I only just recently started OnlyFans. So fuck, it's a lot of work, isn't it?
Oh, you like it?
Easy. I just work a few hours in the week and I come set. Whereas OnlyFans, like one shoot, which you might like not even make that much from, depends on how good it is. Sometimes it will take like a whole day.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard work.
Tricks. Do you do like collabs with people, or you mainly just do like solo content?
Yeah, no, I do collabs with people. Yeah. Do you?
Collabs are the way to go. Yeah, I mainly just do collabs, especially if they got like a bigger following and stuff. You'll get more and more known, and then when they tag you, people see your page, and then your followers will go up. So, you know.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing at the moment because I only literally just started social media for my work profile. So before I was like no face. So only like a month ago have I been like face out and gotten social medias and things. So I'm like, okay, to like try to like grow those socials, I need to just like collab with like everyone. But yeah,
you should. I mean, who knows? So you're from Australia, right?
Yeah.
Got you. When I fly out to Australia, we'll be doing a collab.
Oh yeah, when are you gonna come and collab with me?
Ooh, you know what?
Flight. But actually, you haven't taken your top off yet, though. So I first need to see what I'm working with.
Well, okay. It'll be fair if you take yours off while I take mine. Same time. Don't lie. It'll be very.
I'm taking my top off. I've got tits.
Yeah, I do too. 32 feet right over here.
You can already kind of see. Look, there you go.
Okay. Stand up. Can you stand up?
That's enough.
Twirl for us? Wait.
You can see that.
Twirl. Do a little twirl.
I've done my bit.
That's your bit? Oh man. That's okay. All right, I'll forgive you. I just wanted to see because like you have a pretty nice figure, but it would look better if you did like a little twirl, you know?
Not happening.
Well, you thought about it. Okay, fair enough.
I'll do a twirl if you do a twirl. I mean, I've said it like twice.
We're both twirl at the same time. I was gonna
No.
That's how we're gonna start our collab. We're gonna come in there. We're gonna get some good lighting. Okay, guys, ready? We're getting naked. We're gonna twirl at the same time. People are tipping us like $1,000 straight up. Like men are gonna be going crazy. We're gonna become rich. So outside of OnlyFans, I'm assuming you have some passions, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I'm currently writing my first book as well, or trying to.
Okay.
I podcast as well. So I just started a podcast with one of my best mates. It's called
Mhm.
Sex with Pat and Mark. If any of you want to listen to our podcast, pretty good.
Okay,
So I've got that
definitely.
going at the moment, and I'm currently doing my master's of creative writing. So the reason why I quit accounting in the first place was because I wanted to become a writer.
Mhm.
Couldn't get any jobs in writing because I didn't have a degree
Yeah.
in writing. So while that's kind of so I enrolled into my master's and then started doing sex work, I guess, just because it was just easy. And then I ended up enjoying it. Like I didn't have to stay in it, right? It was easy money at first, but I'm like, I actually like this. So yeah, currently writing and podcasting.
Yeah.
That's eventually what I want to get into. What about yourself? Did you always do it? Was that the goal?
Yeah, so I'm actually
You look young.
yeah. Wait, what? What'd you say towards the
Yeah,
end?
you look young.
How old do you think I am?
Oh, I would say like 20, like young.
No, I just have a baby face. I'm 27, but yeah. So I'm pretty new to OnlyFans, like a couple months in. Criminal justice degree. And writing is actually cool. I started sort of like my own podcast. I do YouTube, TikTok, stuff like that, and you know, just stripping on OnlyFans and all that stuff. You know, hence the Russian stripper. You know.
Yeah, it is more fun, isn't it?
All right. So, Katya, what did you think about Greg? Would you go on a second date with him?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, well, there we go. That's a firm yes. I like that.
Because I like, so my biggest turn on for me is like guys who are like funny. It doesn't matter what you look like or what you do. If you're a little bit funny, 100% I'm interested. So I already thought that he was funny just because his name was like taking the piss, right?
Yeah.
So I already thought that was funny, and he was funny like as well. So like his actual humor backed up like the name. But yeah, I was already sold even just seeing his name off the bat. I was like, oh, this guy sounds funny because that's taking the piss, like having a bit of a laugh. But yeah, and then we obviously have like mutual like interests, like similar jobs. So then that obviously helped too. But yeah, sold.
Notice the difference between Greg and the previous guy, because with the previous guy you were like, yeah, maybe I needed more time, but you had the same amount of time with Greg. It wasn't like I gave you more time with him, but your answer was totally different. So it has less. The point I'm trying to make is not so much about quantity, but quality of time spent.
True.
You see what I'm getting at? Right?
Yeah,
Because it wasn't like you had twice as long as Greg. It was like the same time.
No, yeah, I was sold. I was sold pretty quickly, like pretty soon.
Like give her a little strip tease, but then she was like,
the strip tease might have helped a bit.
ooh, gotcha.
What does the other Kathy and Isabella think?
I think I like the way he keeps her talking. He like there was a lot of interaction. It was very fun, flirty. He's very, very funny. But are you a stripper for real?
Yeah, on OnlyFans. So I got the stripper gimmick. So sort of stripper.
You make money. Do you make money on OnlyFans?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have woman audience or male?
Yeah. Kathy wants to talk business.
Like go collab time. Yeah,
I want to be your manager.
Wait,
I want to be your manager.
Oh,
I want to be your manager.
No.
What are your career goals in the next 2 years? Where do you see yourself? Okay, so getting back into his speed date performance. So you thought it was good, Kathy. What about you, Isabella?
I thought it was good too. I thought he came in super confident. I liked that. I thought that was very intriguing. That would intrigue me too a lot. So
yeah, I thought this was your best performance yet.
Really?
Mhm.
I do. So you're kind of on notes with you. You're a little bit hit or miss sometimes. Like sometimes you hit and sometimes you miss a little bit. Yep. This was definitely a hit, and I would say it's your biggest hit. Sometimes there's an element of luck to it because sometimes you just like vibe well with one of the girls, and sometimes it'll be fun to have you go on a speed date if Katya doesn't get too jealous with one of the other girls and see if it's still a hit. Let's actually try that.
Do it.
I want to see it. So okay, let's see if it's going to be a hit. 2 for 2. So who do you want to try next?
All right, let's try. I'll go with Isabella.
All right, cool. Let me take everyone else off.
All right, let's do this. So pretend you didn't hear anything, you didn't see anything.
Okay, I didn't see anything. So what's
appears?
Okay. So I'd ask the same question. What's with the Russian stripper? What's that about? Are you actually a stripper?
Yeah, it's something that I've been just kind of working, just experimentalist, I would say. I prefer the term Russian exotic dancer. You know.
Okay, a little less offensive. You got the
We don't shame it, but you know, we just kind of we keep it pretty simple. What's a passion of yours? What's something you really enjoy doing?
passion. I really enjoy just getting up and going on trips. I
Yeah.
think that's my thing. I kind of will decide on a random day that I'm going to get up and go do something, and 2 hours later I'm in the car driving wherever I wanted to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a very
Ooh.
most recently was on Monday. I had a little manic Monday and left by 10:30 p.m. and drove up to New York City.
Ooh, Manic Monday and New York City. There's a lot actually in New York.
Yeah. So it was fun. I loved it up there, but
yeah, it's pretty cool. There's like, you know, like Times Square, and there's like a bunch of other places you can, you know, shop and stuff like that.
Yeah, Fifth Ave, Bryant Park.
Yeah.
All the big touristy kind of things, but
yeah. And there's those like cowboys that are kind of sitting there, what they call like the hot cowboys playing the guitar. You'd probably see me over the fucking
the naked cowboy.
over there.
Yeah, you could go play the naked cowboy in Times Square.
I think it would be great. I mean, would you give me a tip if you just
I'd
saw
tip you.
Guitar?
Yeah,
pretty
take
cool.
a picture.
Yeah, it would be a great way to complete your trip. You could be like, okay, Manic Monday, went to New York, Russian cowboy, and then, you know, from there, you just go to like some, I don't know, exotic restaurant or something like that.
Sounds perfect. It's the perfect first date.
I think it does too. So tell me more about what you like to eat, because this is going to be like the ultimate test.
Oh gosh. I like finer cuisine. I think life is too short to eat food that's not good.
Yeah, let's dive into it, because I know it's like, oh, you ask a woman, where does she want to eat? It's like, God forbid,
I know,
right?
you're putting me on the spot now. I'm a big, I think, steakhouse person.
Yeah.
Like good fillets, good 8-ounce fillet. That's usually the way I'll go.
Gotcha. How do you like your steak done? This is going to be...
I'll do medium rare or medium well.
Okay.
It depends on the mood.
Good choice. There's like a certain way, and, you know, you kind of judge people based on how they like their steak done.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty important.
That's a good 10-point question.
Well, we'll go for 100 points this time, you know. Like you said, go big or go home.
Yes.
I like that motto. It seems like you'd have like a lot of those like mottos, like words of wisdom and stuff like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, like you should get it tattooed, honestly. Like, you know, if you want a tattoo idea.
Born to Love.
Would you get a stamp now? I know there's a little bit cliche.
No, I don't have one.
No, I'm saying like, would you get one? Like, are you open to?
Yeah, I'd get one. It'd have to be funny. It'd have to be like a joke one.
Tell me more about the tramp stamp. Like,
it definitely have to be some kind of super vulgar joke, just because.
Yeah. You'll, and then after the date, I'm gonna be like the first one to see it. Be like preview, like the grand tramp. It's gonna be inspirational, but then it's gonna be like the fucking dad joke, or I don't know, whatever you're into.
Dad joke. It could be a dad joke.
A dad joke type of girl. I don't know.
Maybe. Sometimes.
Maybe.
I don't always laugh at dad jokes.
No.
No.
You like the crude humor, right?
Yes.
Give me an example. Like, what's something that makes you like laugh your fucking ass off?
Oh God.
Again, Greg, put me on the spot. God damn it.
Humor. Oh God, I can't think of a joke right off the bat like that.
It could literally be anything. Be like, fucking.
Oh God. What's green and smells like pork?
What's something that smells like pork?
Green and smells like pork.
I don't know what.
Kermit's fingers.
That's not up.
That's what I learned when I was like 15. I told that joke like it was going out of style after I heard it the first time.
Yeah. That's great. Wait, how old are you now?
I'm 22. I did think about that one.
You had to think. You're like, wait, how old am I?
Yeah. 22.
Gotcha. Word. I'm 27. Okay. Time.
All right, Isabella, same question to you.
Yes, I would go on a first date with him. He's
Hey.
funny. He keeps the conversation going, and it's very lighthearted. Like it's very like you can go out and laugh, and it doesn't have to be super nerve-wracking, and you're not taking a sip of your water every 10 seconds to fill the silence, kind of.
True.
Yes. Who would take a sip of water every 10 seconds?
Not me.
I don't know. I don't know anyone who would do that. Isabella just hit on like an inside joke without knowing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool, awesome. All right, so Greg is 2 for 2. That was awesome. I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna you do one more good one, then I'll literally officially.
No,
make
I
you
don't want to date him because I want to be his manager. I'm
Yeah,
you wanna be his manager.
joking. I'm joking. Let's go on a date if we have to.
it's yeah.
Let's get the next guy on. But yeah, cool, awesome. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate you.
Hey, peace out.
Okay, buddy. All right, go, Greg. All right, let's get Jake on. Jake is another one of my proteges.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, dude?
Not much. Just really I'm working out. So, but I had to jump on. You know, it's got to keep the streak going.
Cool. All right. So you said you want to go on a date with Kathy, I think you said? Or?
Yeah, definitely. That accent was turning me on.
Kathy. All right. Kathy for the win. All right, cool. I'm going to take me and the rest of
Hey, so how's it going?
Hi, I thought you said Katia.
No. Kathy. Definitely Kathy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for choosing me.
Yeah, no worries. So how was your holiday week?
Oh, I ate a lot. I drank a lot. It was
You
good.
didn't do any cooking?
No, because I'm from the UK, so we don't do Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so you got shit cooking. Is that what you're trying to tell me without telling me?
Well, I can cook, but I cook Vietnamese food.
Oh, Vietnamese. Oh, so you're Vietnamese.
Yeah, Vietnamese.
Okay. Are you really originally from the UK or no?
Well, so I moved to the UK when I was very young.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was born in Vietnam. You know, I went to school, like little school, high school in Vietnam, secondary school in Vietnam, and then I moved to the UK.
All right, cool. Well, Vietnamese girls are my favorite, so we're in good shape then.
Why are we your favorite?
I've met a few in the past and had good time with them. They're fun. So.
Oh, we're very fun. I know we're very fun.
But that might be UK in you, because I have a lot of friends who are from the UK because part of my business, a number of our team members work in the UK. So you guys are wild. So that was another reason why.
We can be quite wild. I used to be quite wild when I was younger, but like not really much anymore.
I don't
we
know.
Like to have fun.
You give a little look that lets me believe that you're 100% not saying the truth right there. And you're in Miami. Like, what type of girl doesn't go to Miami to have like a wild time?
No, because I like to stay in Miami for the weather, you know, and then being outside near the beach. You know, when I first moved here, I was getting quite wild, but not anymore because drinking every weekend is not for me. Like the club doesn't interest me anymore, you know.
Okay.
I like to be here on a Saturday night talking to you on the internet. So
I know.
You say again?
I said it's magical, right? That's what you're spending your Saturday night doing.
Yeah, well, talking to strangers on the internet, what's better?
Yeah, I don't know. Not anything that I want to do. So.
Really, what do you like to do on a Saturday normally?
Well, normally I'm out, but I'm watching my son right now, so I have.
Say again?
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
We need to start practicing on our date.
Practicing?
Yeah.
Making kids?
Oh yeah.
On our date?
I think they would look pretty good with my Spanish complexion. Maybe you have better hair than I do though, so we need to have the Vietnamese hair.
You're Spanish?
My family's from Spain, yes. I am white bread, but my family is from Spain.
I thought you were like Irish or something.
Yeah, I know. I get that.
Yeah.
So speaking of, did you watch the game at all today or no?
Say that again. Did
you watch the game yesterday?
It was so bad, innit?
So I say pick just the opposite, obviously, because you know we the good guys kept it even. You know the villains didn't win that game.
It's not worth it. Like playing all that time for no goals. You know what I mean? Like wasting my time.
Right.
Yeah. Do you like football then?
Yeah, I like the World Cup. I like Premier League some too, but some of the U.S. players play there. Like Pulisic plays in the UK.
Which team do you support?
Sorry?
Which team do you support?
Judge me based on which Premier League team I like.
Wait, you're the Liverpool type of guy.
I'm a Liverpool type guy. No, I like Man U.
Shut up, that's my team.
I used to love Chelsea with like oh my god, why am I forgetting his name? But like fuck, I forgot his name now. But I used to like Chelsea, but now I like Man U.
That's my team.
That's your team. When are we going back?
Huh?
I said, when are we going back?
Man United Stadium. I used to live near there.
Nice.
Look at that. All right. So, what do you think, Kathy? Same question as always. Would you go on a second date with Jake?
Definitely, yeah, I would.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Give some feedback. Would you like? Would you not like?
He knows a lot about where I come from. We have a lot in common. We like the same stuff. Like he showed me that like he has interest in where I come from. He knows about the UK, Vietnam. He likes Vietnamese girls. It was easy. The conversation was flowing. So, but your mic was really bad. So sometimes I didn't listen.
It was bad. Oh shit! Sorry about that. I'll wear headphones next time, Alex. I didn't realize it was bad.
And you seem like you're quite tall, right?
Yeah, I'm just.
So
yeah. Plus,
definitely no.
Plus, if you're on the hunt for a kid, he can hook you up. You know. If you're on the hunt for a kid, he can hook you up.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna make kids on the first date. Only on the first few days. No, it's not.
Well, you're new to America, Kathy. I mean, that's kind of how it works here. You know, you're expected to have kids. It's kind of like the social pressure.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. All right, let's ask Katya and Isabella what they thought.
Yeah, I was a bit turned off by the jokes about like making babies. That was a big turn off for me, for sure. I mean, it seems like he kind of bounced back a little bit when they started connecting about talking about the FIFA, like the soccer, I think, is that what you were talking about after that. But yeah, I don't like jokes about like sex on the first date. Depends on the girl, I guess. Like me, I never fuck on the first date if it's like somebody that I'm actually dating, not like a client. Yeah, so I thought that was in poor form.
Wait, really? But you and Greg speed date. It was like all sexual.
Yeah, but that was like, it was in a work sense though. Like that was more of like a work sense. It's still different.
That doesn't sound different, but I appreciate
it was.
Okie dokie. Isabella?
Sorry, my bad. I thought he did a good job just kind of carrying the conversation. I think it got a little awkward talking about making babies on the first date. But I think they kind of came back from that. And I like that he showed interest in her origin, just her culture and her, yeah.
Yeah, I think overall it was solid, minus the kid joke. I definitely thought that was like a little uncalibrated. But, you know, I tend to make uncalibrated jokes sometimes too, as you guys have noticed a lot on the stream. But, yeah, I mean, I think that I generally like the babies thing in general, like we'll give like some girls like the fucking heebie-jeebies. So even obviously it was meant as a joke, but like even like that joke, it's like, oh, my womb. Oh, it's like almost like kind of like a primal heebie-jeebie type of reaction. So, yeah, I don't know. But other than that, I thought it was solid, you know. But, yeah, like I guess the point is like one bad joke. Typically, if everything else is good, it's not going to fuck you over. Sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't, as long as everything else is solid. But yeah, you know, that will happen. Cool. Appreciate you, Jake. Have a good one, buddy. Take care. All right, cool. Let us bring on Vlad. I want to see someone pick more than one girl. That's kind of what's been missing. Vlad, are you going to be the man?
I'll be the man.
All right.
I have no other options.
Well, you don't have to, but you know.
All right. Let's do Isabella.
Okay. So wait, so you're just gonna do one girl then, right?
Oh, okay, we'll do two. It's okay then. If I can do two, I'll do two.
All right, cool. Who do you want to do besides Isabella?
Let's Katya.
Katya, okay. Not to be confused with Kathy. Okay, cool. Let me take me and Kathy off for a second.
Oh, so it's gonna be like me and two, like at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what two means. Sorry if there's like a
Oh,
misconfusion.
my bad. I thought you meant like one after another or something.
Oh, if you really prefer to do just one at a time,
Oh,
that's
let's do one because my first time here. Let's just do
Okay.
Isabella then.
Okay.
Sorry about the confusion.
How are you
Damn,
doing?
all right. I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be me if there wasn't an awkward moment right away. So
That's all right.
yeah.
That's
So how you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, like that feeling if you're in school, you know how like one person after another presents themselves and like you wait for it and you're like, all right, when is my turn? When is my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I like to go first, but that's cool. So I'm got a little bit anxiety, but that's okay. Like my very first time doing it. Do you have a lot of experience doing the speed dates?
I don't actually. This is also my first time.
Okay. At
Yeah.
least, I don't have to, we don't have to be like, oh, one's really experienced, one's not.
Yeah.
So, I mean, one of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you is because you're also a healthcare professional. So I work in healthcare as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you're studying to be a doctor. Which year are you?
So I'm still pre-med right now. I still have to take the MCAT.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. The MCAT is like, it's one of the hardest ones, I think. But like, once you get in med school, it's pretty much like how good your memory is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like super hard. I have several friends who went to med school, and it's not bad. I myself am a pharmacist. Like I work in a hospital, which is really similar, but I don't really call myself doctor, even though I have a PharmD. It's like I don't write prescriptions, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think I really like surgery, trauma surgery, cardiothoracic. I am interested in too, but I also really like dermatology. I think it'd be kind of cool to open up a clinic, like a dermatology clinic kind of on the side. That would be my little niche.
Gosh, I see you're aiming really high. Like if you don't land on the stars, then you might get on the moon. Derm is like,
we'll end up somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what nationality are you? I was gonna ask you. Like, I don't know if anybody asked you already.
No, they haven't. I'm Native American.
Okay, Native American. I work with actually I work in a Native American hospital.
Okay. Yeah. Where?
I wouldn't have guessed. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, cool. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like pretty much we only take care of Native American people, but I thought I'd be like one of the very few non-native employees, but there's like a whole bunch,
Mm-hmm.
It's a diverse place.
It's not an IHS, an Indian Health Services hospital?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome, actually. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, people are like falling asleep. I'm sorry, hold on. And they're like getting my thoughts together. So like how was your childhood like? Did you grow up on a reservation or what?
No, I didn't. I was very fortunate. A lot of my Native friends grew up on the reservation, but both of my parents were in the medical field, so I definitely never went without. So.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. So what are the other things that you're passionate about besides medicine? Like what are your hobbies and stuff?
Passionate. Traveling, of course. I'm more of a spontaneous traveler. I'm not a big planner. I've played piano since I was, I think, 7. So that's another big one. I like to play piano.
Okay.
Yeah.
I played.
Go out. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say, I apologize for interrupting. I used to play piano as a kid. Like my parents used to like pretty much not force me, but like, okay, our kid needs to be more cultured. So they had me take piano courses. I almost forgot how to play, but like if I were to learn again, I think I would pick some stuff up. Also, I play guitar sometimes. I just started.
Yeah. Oh, are you teaching yourself?
I'm teaching myself. Me and YouTube, YouTube teaches me and I teach myself.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I tried to teach myself guitar. That lasted all of a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how did that go?
Not very well. Not very well. I struggled with the left hand.
Dude, like my left hand got like all kinds of calluses. I had to like massage my fingers a little bit. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
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 So let's see. Oh, yeah.
All right. Isabella, same question as always. Would you go on a second date with Vlad?
Maybe. He's not really my type to begin with, but I like that we kind of have similar interests and
Okay. When you say he's not your type, what do you mean specifically?
just I think I think he's a little shy. I'm a very type A personality kind of person, and I need someone who is also very type A personality. I'm not someone who clashes type A. I like the challenge a little bit.
It's all right, Isabella. You can say no. It's fine. I'm like, yeah, this is
No.
harder than it looks at first, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, my feedback is you seemed a bit nervous, which, it's your first time. That's understandable. There's two ways people deal with anxiety. One is they shut down, where they just they don't know what to say. But the other way, which you kind of fall into this category, is they deal with anxiety by talking a lot, right? So just people usually think of an anxiety as I don't know what to say, but it can actually manifest the other way, where it's just you're just talking nonstop, right? So you're kind of in that category, right? Like it's to me it's pretty obvious. I think their girls will pick up on that, maybe intuitively or maybe even consciously. Also, there was no sexual tension or flirting, so I think the biggest thing for you was just getting control of the anxiety. So interesting exercise you could do that I learned about the other day is just feel your feet touching the floor, right? Just kind of feel them, take a deep breath and just slow things down, and then suddenly it's just it's not a fucking big deal, all I'm doing is bullshitting for 5 minutes, right? But sometimes you gotta put yourself back in your body, and the more you do, the easier it becomes.
Gotcha. I don't know. Okay, appreciate the feedback, dude. All right, thank you, Isabella.
For sure, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
I forgot to ask him where his accent was from. I was curious. Sounds Russian to me. Oh wait, he's still backstage. Yo, where's your accent from?
Oh, I'm from Mother Russia. Same as you.
Okay.
I think you're from Belarus.
Yeah, I am. Cool. Хорошо, приятно встретиться. Спокойной ночи.
Спокойной ночи.
Yeah, the fellow Russian brother. All right, let's bring on Prince of G.
Hey girls. Well, it looks like we lost someone over there.
Nope.
Still here.
She's back.
Okay, she is. Awesome. Yeah, for me to choose is all three of you girls are beautiful. I just came on back and forth. I wanted to know before I choose which city they would want to travel to and which city they are in right now. So Isabella, which city do you want to travel to and where are you
This
right
guy's changing the rules, but okay, fine. I'll indulge you. Go ahead.
Which city do I want to travel to?
Sure. You
New
mentioned that you love to travel, so
Yeah.
I
New
chose
York
you
City,
first.
I think.
Okay.
I'd say. And I'm in
Where-
Wilmington, North Carolina.
You're in where? Okay,
Wilmington,
awesome.
North Carolina. Mhm.
Nice. How about you, Kathy?
I've done a lot of traveling in my life. So right now I live in Miami. I have the weather here. I have the beach and everything. So I don't really need to travel as much. But I would want to go to Colombia, and not just one city. I would want to do the whole country. So that's my style.
Awesome.
Kathy wants to meet some big booty Latinas like me. We have that in common.
Yeah. Okay. I like to hear that.
All right, cool.
I like to hear that. And Katya?
I live in Sydney, and for traveling, my two favorite cities in the world are Vegas and Tokyo. So either one of those, and I'd be happy.
Ooh, okay. I like Tokyo a lot. I've been there already, but I want to travel all over Colombia, just like Kathy. So I have to go with Kathy energy.
Okay, cool. I'll take everyone else off.
Hi.
Hey,
How are you?
how's it going? We're always talking over each other already, huh?
Yeah, I like the name Prince of G. What does that mean?
Prince of G. Well, actually, my real name from my native country, when you translate it, it goes to Prince of G. I don't really want to say what G is right now, though, until we get to know each other better. It's something secret.
Like top G, like Andrew Tate, top G.
No. It doesn't mean G like that, G or G like girls. That would be interesting though, Prince of Girls or Prince of Gangster, but no, it's none of those. It's a deep, very, very deep meaning
Oh,
from
okay.
like ancient times, yeah.
What's your real name?
It's from my actual like my language, it's Krishan is my real name.
What's your language?
Let's see if you can guess. You look like you're pretty smart, actually. I think you probably guessed this. Vietnam.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So it's the oldest language. I'll give you a clue. How about that?
Okay, you already guessed, like testing me.
No, I'm not testing you at all. But like Vietnamese, they actually used to speak this language, like in Vietnam before.
You mean Chinese?
So
Mandarin?
no, way before that, before Chinese.
Hindu.
Yes, but it's a language, not a. So it's the oldest language in the world, like the language of the humans.
You putting me on the spot.
Yeah, I'll just tell you. Yeah, we're public right now. If it was just between me and you, I would just make you keep guessing.
So what is it?
It's Tamil. It's like the oldest language in the world, like before like 40,000 years old. Like I'm actually from. Before we talk about you, I'll just quickly talk about this. You know the lost continent of Atlantis? Lost city of Atlantis. You probably heard about that. Where Aquaman is from? Aquaman. Yeah, you've seen Aquaman. I'm putting you on the spot, aren't I?
Well, can you just tell me?
Yeah, Aquaman is from. So my country is actually a tropical island, which is like the gateway to the lost continent of Atlantis, which is like continent that's submerged underwater.
Okay, so your country is underwater.
Well, no. I'm in a tropical island, which is like a gateway to the continent, which is underwater. Like James Cameron is like going all over the underwater to the city and stuff. You're gonna probably see a movie about the continent pretty soon.
Okay, I still don't know where you're from.
Don't worry. You know the guy who made Avatar and Titanic?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making a. Yeah. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, keep going. Sorry, I want to hear more about you. Actually, keep going. Still, because I still don't know anything about you, even though you're telling me a lot.
Yeah. This is actually my charm. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. But,
yeah.
This is my charm.
Without saying a lot, without saying too much.
No, what I'm saying is the continent. If you Google Lemuria, you will see all about it. But James Cameron is doing a movie about this, like for the last 10 or 12 years. He still hasn't released it.
How come?
Because it's like he wants to explore the whole continent, like in full, which is underwater. He's spending like close to $1 billion on it. We'll see how good it is. It's probably going to be a flop. But anyways, tell me a little bit about you. What's your passion other than managing OnlyFans creators?
That wasn't my passion. Like when I said OnlyFans, it means I have interest in managing business. You know, I like to work out. I like to be active. I like to be learning a lot. And in the UK, I still own like businesses. So I'm new to America. So I'm just trying new ventures and see what I can do. So I always try to offer my value people, like to help people, to see what I can do first before like start charging them, I guess, you know.
I think you should charge them ahead of time, but like charge them in, you know, you got to know your value, right?
Yeah.
If you give stuff away for free, like I started business since I was like 5-6 years old, like selling to teenagers. So one thing I learned was like you got to value your time even from the start. If you give stuff away for free, then it's hard to get money from them, right? But like this is not a fucking business consulting course. But tell me what business you've done. What business have you done before? Okay.
Okay, so Kathy, same question as always. Would you go on a second date with Prince of G, and not Top G, the Prince of G?
I'm sorry, but I don't think I would.
Yeah, me neither.
Because very hard to get a conversation out of you. I just wanted to be like, I just wanted to know your name. I just wanted to know where you're from, like why you have had to make it so hard. Everything seems like very combative from the beginning, you know? I just want to know what your name is. Like, why is it so hard?
I told you my name is Krishan.
I think you overdid it on the
but
guessing
that's
game.
fine though.
Yeah, I agree with
Well, hold
Kathy.
on.
It was overdone.
Yeah.
I think you overdid it on the guessing game and just kind of wound up like it's funny. It was kind of amusing at first, but then it just kind of gets like confusing. I gotta be honest. I was lulling really hard when Kathy was like, your country's underwater."
No,
I laughed really hard.
The continent.
But
no, but honestly, this is my job. Like sometimes I ask people a question and I zone out. So when you start talking too much and then don't give me the real answer, I kind of zone out a little bit. I'm sorry. So when you say
that's
underwater,
why I made you. That's why I kept you guessing so you could zoom back in. But I felt bad because we're in public. I mean, there's other people watching and put you on the spot. So
no, I think the point though is like not to do as much of the guessing game, like to you can make the girl guess for like 10-20 seconds, but then ultimately you just give her the answer, right? Because if you do the guessing thing for like 2 or 3 minutes, it just becomes like kind of like a headache in of itself. So the takeaway is
no one knows where I'm from, so I don't even blame her. Like I have to tell people I'm where like Aquaman is from, like genealogy wise.
Okay, so where exactly are you from? Because I don't really understand either. Like, what's the name of your country?
So just Google Lemuria, like lemur and IA on Google. You'll see a whole continent underwater.
But okay, but where's like your country now? Like not in the past, but like now. Like where do your people live? They don't live underwater.
Underwater.
They're like. Yeah, no, they actually live all over the world because it's underwater. But like Singapore, Sri Lanka, and Mauritius, if you put all three, they're
so
like in different parts.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can be like, oh yeah, my country is no longer around. They're currently underwater. My people now live in Sri Lanka. Blah blah blah. Like, it could be like as simple as that, right? I feel like you can simplify it a lot.
That is true, but I like to give it more mysterious vibe. But I hear you.
But it just kind of comes off confusing. It's like, is this guy fucking with me or something? But yeah, cool, awesome. Thank you, Prince of G. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
All right, take care. Yeah, I'm still not really clear on where his country is, but I'll have to research it.
It's underwater, guys. Underwater.
I guess what he's trying to get at is that like his country is like no longer around, and was like under like whatever. Sunk underwater. Again, I don't know anything about this, but to each their own. Okay, let's bring on 1 or 2 more people, and then we're gonna do like a quick open panel, guys. So if you want to come on and not do a speed date, but just have a discussion, we can do that too. Let's bring on. We got a few people backstage, so we'll go through 2 or 3 more people. He's from a country called trolling. He's there for. I don't think he was. I don't think he was trolling though. Okay. Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
How you guys doing today? What's going on, Alex? Before we even get started, I wanted to tell you I've been subscribed to your channel for a while, and you've got some incredible content. So just getting that out the way first.
Thanks, I appreciate that. But yeah, who are you thinking? Who do you want to go on a date with? You can do more than one. You can do 2, 3.
It doesn't even really matter to me, but we can. The one laughing at the bottom, yeah, I'll take that one there.
Okay, Kata. She goes by Kata, I think. But yeah, cool. I'll take everyone else off.
Yeah. So, first off, you have some incredible hair. I really like that.
Thank you.
Yeah. How long does it take you to do it in the morning?
Oh, well, I'm pretty lucky. My hair is naturally pretty straight, so I just kind of need to wash it and blow dry it. So it's like this is almost like my natural hair. So yeah. Pretty lucky, but yeah, curling it takes a long time, so I just never do.
Curling it? Do you like to curl it, or?
Yeah, I do, but I don't. It just takes too long. I bet your hair must take a long time in the morning too.
No, I've cut it all off pretty much. After the military and going bald doing that. Not going bald, but shaving it bald. I've kind of just
military.
Yeah, Marine here in America. I'm in Texas.
And you're in the Marines, was it? Did you say?
Yeah. Well,
that's cool. So do you? I assume that the army's probably similar, I think, to here. Do you just do like training mostly, or do you actually get posted places?
So if you're talking about like deployments, like going out, no, I didn't do that. I was a diesel mechanic, but I was stationed out in MCRD San Diego doing that. So that's neither here nor there, though. Where are you? Or did you say you were in Sydney, or?
Yeah, I live in Sydney.
Where is that?
Oh, it's in Australia.
Australia.
Yes.
I like the accent. I could kind of tell.
Yeah, if you're wondering where the accent is from, yeah, strong, thick Aussie accent.
I think it's pretty cute.
Oh, thank you.
You've been back out here to the States, or?
Yes, yeah, I've been to the States twice, and I'm going again next year, so pretty exciting.
Which one are you going to?
I'm going to Vegas, Austin, New York, and maybe might try to squeeze in some other places. You're from Texas, though, aren't you?
Yeah, Austin.
Oh, you're from Austin. Oh, well, I'll be going to Austin next year.
I'm in Dallas, but Austin isn't far. Maybe a couple hours out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've heard Dallas is quite fun.
It is if you come by.
I've never been to Texas, but I'm very excited to be going next year. I've got a friend that's living in Austin, so I'm like, while I'm in the States, I'm going to come crash with you for a bit.
Definitely, and I can be the guide over there. So, yeah, whenever you get ready to come back through, you got to let me know.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. What does your tattoo say? I'm just not seeing that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it in the camera. It's my parents' birthdays.
Oh, your parents' birthdays?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I thought they would be less angry about me getting a tattoo on my arm if it was their birthdays. Yeah, they didn't like the idea of me having a tattoo that was so in your face. Yeah, so I was like, oh, if it's their birthdays, maybe they won't care.
Yeah. Or is it like a zodiac thing, or do you guys do that out there?
No, it's just, I don't know. I like tattoos.
I see. Is that the only ones that you have, or any more?
No, I've got 3 in total. So I've got another one on my ribs here, and then I've got one on my back.
Okay. What are they?
Pardon?
What are they? Are they?
Yeah, this one's just the one on my ribs is just a quote. I got all my tattoos when I was quite young, so they're a bit stupid now. But they were fun when I was a teenager. And then I've got the infinity symbol on my back, which I hate, but I mean it's there now. Do you have tattoos?
No, actually. At the time, the regulations were pretty strict, so I just opted out of getting them as a whole. But I might end up doing that at a later time. But at the moment, I'm really just working on my business and growing and being the best version of me that I can be. So I just haven't taken the time out to do that yet, but maybe.
What's your business? So are you taking time off Marines to do something else?
No. I got out in 2017. So now it's all just me. I have a skincare company, my own skincare business. So I don't know.
Awesome.
Nice skin too. I was going to ask you if you had a routine for that.
Oh, I have nice skin.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I use these dermatologist products. There's this dermatologist I go to, and she has her own range. But thank you.
Of course. Yeah, you look really fit too. Do you have a workout thing that you do? I mean, hey.
Yeah, I do work out. I mean, my job is quite looks based, so you kind of have to, keep up the fitness.
Hey, I got you. Are you like a model or something like that?
Oh, I wish. No, I would have loved to be a model, but I'm 4'11". I'm very short, so
really
was never in the. Yes, I'm a tiny human.
I can't tell from the.
Yeah, no, I'm really. So I'm under 5 feet. So yeah, the modeling was never in the cards. I'm too short.
You're just tall enough. You're snack size. I can pick you up.
I am snack sized. Yes.
And that's fun. That's just my thing. I really like that. Yeah.
You look tall on camera.
Say it again for me.
You look tall. I'm getting tall vibes from you.
You could say that. What am I? That's 5'10".
In America, don't you have to be tall to be in the army, or am I talking shit?
Nah, you don't have to be tall. There's no height requirement. The U.S. Army is pretty. They want more soldiers, so they'll take anyone.
Right now.
Also, King Dre, one word of advice. As a fellow person who's 5'10"-ish, the right answer is always 6 feet.
I was going to say that. They would never know.
That's always the right answer. Okay, cool. So same question, Katja, as always. Would you go on a second date with King Dre?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know. I just thought the conversation was just a bit it was a bit slow, I thought, for me. I mean, I don't know, but that's just me. Like, I'm someone that's like really loud. So I would usually tend to go for somebody who's like super loud as well. But that's not a you thing. That's more like a me thing, but that's just my personal preference. Not everybody is really loud, but yeah, that's more what I would look for.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like loud, I was super loud in the core and like a bunch of yelling and screaming kind of voice. So now about right here is where I keep it at maybe 90% of the time. So I mean, I understand though. I mean, it was still a pleasure talking to you. And
It's a great conversation for sure.
Actually, I thought this is another one where my assessment was off. I guess I've been off for a lot today, but I actually thought she was going to say yes. It started off a little slow, but it seemed like it picked up near the end. Granted, I did take a piss for like 1 minute, so I don't know if during that 1 minute I missed something like that happened. That like I'll have to watch this back. But for the parts that I was around, which was 2/3 of it, it started off a little bit slow, but it seemed like it picked up. But sometimes I'm off. What did the rest of the girls think? Kathy, Isabella, what do you think?
So when he first started, he didn't address her as Katia. He was like, I chose.
Yeah, I know. I called that. Yeah,
I was like, I wouldn't want to be picked like that, and that would already put me off. Right. And the conversation was very slow. You were a little bit boring. So it didn't get me interested. If it was me.
Maybe I'm biased because Dre started off the conversation by telling me he likes my content, so it immediately made me like really predisposed to like him. So like after that, he could have like fucking done anything for 5 minutes. I would have been like, yeah, man, killed it. Maybe I am just biased like that. But okay, what about you, Isabella?
I thought it was a little slow too, and it was kind of boring. Also, not really into military men either, but.
Wait, why do you not like military guys? Is it like just like a preference thing, or?
Oh no, I've dated military guys, and
that's always.
It was a bad experience, but maybe he's a
bad experience. Very bad experience.
Maybe you like dated a Marine and he's Army Corps or something like that.
I did date a Marine.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. And what are you, Dre? What branch of military were you?
Marines.
Oh, sorry. I tried. That was a good example of like a plan.
Just stuff like predispositions at all to kind of go downhill. Same with like the zodiac stuff. I wanted to kind of fill her out and see how she felt about stuff like that, because I've literally met women and you talk for a couple minutes, everything seems cool. She asks you out of nowhere, like, oh, when are you born? What is your sign? I'm a Leo, so I'll that, and then it's just immediately like, oh no, my ex this, and I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, can't change that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that happens. I've had like situations where girls like had a bad experience with like a Russian guy, and they're like, no, but the other Russian guy was crazy. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, but I'm not crazy. So yeah, that can happen. But yeah, cool. Keep coming back, Dre. And I appreciate your service, bro.
Hey, appreciate you, man. It was fun.
Take care, buddy.
Take care.
All right, cool. I mean, I just feel like him saying that he likes my content should just win him so many points. Like that's like, I don't know. I feel like that's a game changer right there. All right, let's bring on one more person. Okay, we got this guy. He's been waiting backstage for a while. Hello. Oh, your studio is quite similar to Kathy's a little bit. Look at that. Maybe you guys will bond over that. We can't hear you though because you're muted.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, sorry, I was cleaning. 1 second.
You were streaming or cleaning?
Cleaning, yeah.
Oh, cleaning. Okay.
Cool. Hey, how you guys doing?
We're pretty good. Okay. So, who are you thinking of going on a date with? Are you going to do more than one girl? I'm kind of disappointed no one's done more than one. That's what really keeps me entertained, but teach their own.
Fuck. You're putting me on the spot here. All right. Well, I don't want to disappoint you, so I'll do Isabella and Katja.
You can disappoint me though. It's okay. I've I've had a lifetime.
No,
of
it's you, Alex. I don't know. I don't want to see those, those Russian eyes get sad. Yeah.
It's okay. All you have to do is tell me you're a fan of my content. That's all it takes.
Nah,
All right, cool.
yeah.
I'll take me and Kathy off then. Let's. Good luck, buddy.
All right. Hey, nice to meet you. Where are you guys located, by the way?
I'm in North Carolina.
I'm in Sydney.
Oh, Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
Nice. That explains the accent. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I'm in LA, by the way.
Oh, LA, that's fun.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been?
I've been once.
Yeah, I've been
Oh, yeah, well-
twice.
Oh, okay. So you guys have been here before. What was the occasion? What did you guys come here for?
Just a vacation.
Yeah, same as me. Well, I mean, the States is like very far on the other side of the world for me. So usually I kind of go a little bit everywhere in the States. So
Cool. Well, hopefully, yeah. If you guys ever come around and everything goes good. What do you guys like to do? You guys like to dance or what?
dance.
Yeah.
I sit mostly.
You sing? I kind of want to hear it, but it's okay. I won't put you.
I sit. I sit. Down.
Oh, you sit.
I sit. Yeah, yeah. Like when I go out, I like to go to bars and like sit down.
Oh no, boo! Why? No way. That's kind of boring. Well, if we were to go, I would make you dance. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like dancing. I mean, I don't like sitting. I feel like it's kind of boring. Like, why go out if you're just gonna sit? I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. But what about you, Isabella? What do you like? Do you like to dance?
I do. I go dance all the time. We have beach bars down here in North Carolina where I'm at. So my friends and I always go out dancing.
What kind of music do you like?
I like a little bit of everything. I think a very well-rounded music.
Yeah.
Cue.
Do they play reggaeton over there in Australia? Do you know who Bad Bunny is?
Yeah, they do. So there's one of the clubs I go to on a Tuesday night does like a Tuesday night salsa night. Yeah, and they do like salsa stuff. That's a bit of a vibe. I don't usually dance, but I'll still go. I go and watch.
We like if you come over here, we'll take a dance class. I just started learning salsa, so yeah. As long as you don't judge me, I won't judge you. Fair? Yeah, I'm starting to learn salsa, but what about like Bad Bunny? Do you know who that is? Like reggaeton? It's a little bit more sensual.
I know what reggaeton is, but like I don't know specific people. Really.
Okay. Isabella, I think we're gonna have to teach her how to dance that. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I could tell that you like some reggaeton. So as long as you don't get jealous, I may have to teach her how to dance. Yeah.
Maybe I'll teach her how to dance.
I'll take that challenge, but I don't know. I doubt. I don't know. I go on Instagram and I make like dancing videos and stuff. So I like to see you. Maybe you can make you can be my partner and we'll make a dancing video.
Who?
Yeah. You, Isabella, because you said you're gonna teach me something. Yeah. So I like to see that. Yeah. With Kachi, I like yeah, we'll keep it something simple. But do you guys have pets?
Nope.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. I have a cat.
Oh, I was gonna say a pussy. I was like, what color is it?
She's a white and brown tabby.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why my mind's going to the wrong places when you say that. Yeah. What about you? You don't have a pet over there? Well, the whole country is like a fucking zoo, right? You guys have the craziest animals over there, huh?
Yeah, in Australia, yeah, we do. Yeah, like it's like I think it's most of the deadliest animals or something like from Australia. I think I heard. Yeah, lots of animals here, but no, don't have a pet.
I did hear that. Yeah, Australia does have the most dangerous.
Yeah, I think it's like 7 of the 10 deadliest animals or something like in Australia.
Those Aussie saltwater crocs, they'll get you. They'll get you every time. All right, cool. Wait, I brought on the wrong person instead of Kathy. That's the person we bring on. Yeah. So what do you girl? So I guess we'll just go one by one. Katya, would you go on a second date with Miguel?
Probably not.
Okay. What?
I feel like we just didn't really have anything in common. But like I guess it was pretty short though. But like the only kind of thing we did really kind of talk about was like the dancing, which we seem to not have anything in common. So kind of just based off that. But I mean, that's only just one thing, right? Probably would have to be a little bit longer. But I mean, just off the bat, it seems like we didn't really have much in common.
Okay. What about you, Isabella?
I don't think so either. It was just kind of the conversation went from dancing to pets and was just kind of all over the place a little bit.
Like the pussy joke was a bit weird.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I did write that down. Yeah, the pussy joke that would have worked if she said she had a cat, but I feel like it doesn't really work if she has a dog. You know,
They have a cat, right? Or did I mishear?
No, they did. They have dogs, I think.
No, it's still weird.
Oh wait, you do have a cat, Katja? You said you have a cat?
No, Isabella said she had a cat, and then he said pussy.
Oh, you did? I heard dog. You have a cat, Isabella?
I have a dog and a cat, but the dog is my sister's.
Okay. All right, so maybe I misunderstood. Yeah, and then also I think the biggest thing was actually eye contact, because the way your camera is set up, it looked like you were never looking them in the eye. It felt like you were always looking down. Like without it's kind of hard to create like intimacy without eye contact. So I think that can easily, like right now, wait, no, it still looks like you're looking down. Look at me. Yeah, like right now you have eye contact. There we go. Yeah. But like when most of like 95% of the conversation, it was like you were like looking down. I thought it was like a camera setup thing, but maybe it's just like your mannerism. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's a huge thing in of itself, is just like having eye contact, right? Because if I'm like talking like that, it doesn't feel.
That's cool.
Props for going with two girls. You know, that was you know, that takes courage. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was definitely challenging. Yeah.
Cool.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Do you have anything to add to that, Kathy?
Well, like I wrote notes as well when he first started. Yeah.
Let's see the notes.
So I had the same thing that you said. He didn't look at any of the girls. I didn't know which way he was saying, who he was talking to. There was no interaction. When I'm talking to someone, I like to look at someone's eye to see really like the intention kind of thing. And at first, I feel like he was really boring Isabel off. She was zoning out. She was looking at her phone kind of thing. And then the joke was too much. And I know before the joke, you kind of like piss her off about the dancing. Like, oh, you're not going to be dancing better than me. I feel like she didn't appreciate that. And then after that, the joke was too much. I feel like you lost.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll fix my camera. I think that for sure. It's like at an angle, so I got to like look up. It's kind of weird. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. So I had an idea of trying something new. So we're done with the main portion, but I wanted to do something and open up the panel while there's girls on. So do you guys have like 20 minutes, or do you have to dip?
Yeah, got time.
You got time? All right, cool. That's what I like to hear. All right, so I'm going to drop the link. So instead of doing like speed dates, we're just going to open up a panel. So everyone's going to stay on. You can either ask the girls question about something, or ask me questions, or, you know, give your thoughts or critiques, or talk about how dangerous Australia is, or talk about Atlantis. No topic is off limits, so as to speak. So I just dropped the link in the chat. Okay, I see wow, I cannot pronounce your name. He just dropped off, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we got this guy. Let's add him. Hello. Hello. Did you have some thoughts?
Yeah, I had some thoughts. So I realized I rewatched the tape. I realized there was like some lag when I was doing it. Also, I was in a rocking chair, as that's part of the gimmick. Is like the comeback daddy's in a rocking chair doing videos, kind of thing like that. So I do definitely agree with the notes that you said. Like if I was watching someone like that on stage, because with directing or whatever, I would say the same things. Like you need to be more grounded. You need to not talk so much. Slow down. Allow the person to communicate first, then react later. Type thing. But actually, Alex, it's great that I'm on, because I've been trying to actually debate you. I have your product. I bought your product, and I have other people's products as part of my thesis, my PhD thesis. So I had to do research and buy a bunch of products. So I am looking to do a future debate, and we could set that up.
Yeah. Did you send me an email?
I don't know if I did or not. I can't.
Because that would be the first step. You know, you guys shoot me that email. But
yeah. So it's playing.
It's Playing with Fire. Yeah, the lag is actually pretty bad, but yeah, it's Playing with Fire channel gmail.com. But if you want, you can come on Monday. I'm going to be doing a open panel. There'll be other people there, but we can just debate.
Cool. Yeah,
but yeah,
that sounds good. I have a lot of
mainly
relating to ethic.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to come on,
sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You go first, man.
I was going to say, if you want to come on like Monday at 9:30, that should be good.
9:30 p.m. Monday sounds good.
Yeah, EST. Yep. Cool.
Great.
Yeah, cool. Do you have anything else?
No, I really enjoyed the experience. This is the first time I did an online speed date, even with the leg or whatever. Kathy Energy, it was great getting to know you and connecting on that level of what we do for a living type thing and what we're passionate about. It'd be great to connect in the future. I did drop my email. So yeah, let's do that. And maybe we can collab in the future on a video or something.
Yes.
All right. Good night, guys.
Cool, buddy. All right, man. Have a good one.
Right.
I just realized 3 out of the 4 people on this screen have podcasts. Isabella, when are you going to join the fun?
I know I want to. I'd love to start a podcast. I think it would just be so funny. My podcast would have to be funny.
It would have to be funny.
It'd be like, have you ever heard Call Her Daddy?
Yeah.
It'd have to be one of those.
Would you be like Alex or would you be like the other girl?
I'd be Alex.
I'd be Alex. Everyone wants to be Alex.
Yeah.
It's not easy to be Alex. Katja, your podcast, what do you I know Marcus, but I haven't checked out his podcast. What do you guys mainly talk about?
It's all sex related.
Sex related. I thought Marcus was a virgin. I didn't know he was I thought he was waiting until marriage.
Is that serious?
No, of course not.
I was like, he's a hoe. It's all like sex related stuff, like, topics, toy reviews, stories, all sex stuff.
Cool. How did you guys meet originally?
Our studio is like right there. I'm the
okay.
president, so yeah, but literally it's right there. Set up.
How did you guys meet originally?
Through a mutual friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you told me that. That's right. Yeah, I remember. Cool. All right, let's get on. We got a few other people backstage. Let's bring on you. The whole chat has been asking for him.
Oh, did you just say Hugh? Am I on here?
You are on.
Oh, hang on.
You were told dark mode though.
Yeah, I'm in dark mode because I'm fucking working. You cut it off before I could get home.
Okay, well I'll bring someone else on and I'll bring you on next.
Wait. No, I was just gonna ask you, what's your thought process behind these open panels afterwards? What's the aim?
No aim, just to I thought it'd be fun to try. I always try new things, so I thought it'd be fun to after the speed dating to give the guys to have a chance to I don't know, connect with the girls in a different format where it's not like a speed date format, but you can
You mean the same guys or new ones who weren't?
No, it can be anyone.
Date?
It can be people from the audience or people who went. It can be anyone to give your thoughts. Because during the speed date, you're not going to be oh, by the way, I didn't like this. It's you're on a speed date, right? It's a different format. So I thought it'd be interesting to try.
All right. Well, before you put someone else on, are you talking about Marcus Wolf? Somebody on here knows Marcus Wolf?
Yeah,
that's me.
Wait, okay. Wait, are you guys work related or you guys are friends?
We're friends and we now do a podcast together as well. But we were.
Oh, so you know what he does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clearly.
Well, I don't know. Marcus is a pretty innocent and secretive guy, so some people don't know about him.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Well, we have a podcast that's all about sex, so he openly talks about his work and stuff.
What is the podcast called though? Because I kind of like Marcus, so that'd be interesting to watch.
It's Sex with Kat and Mark. I can drop it in the little chat.
Oh, that's simple enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be on tomorrow night actually. So 24 hours.
Oh, he agreed to that. She is going to be on tomorrow.
He is. He actually told me that if he can come to he can come to my house because I've got our studio there. He's like, can I come and use the studio to be on the podcast?
Are you gonna do is it gonna be speed dating tomorrow with him or is it an open panel with him?
No, it's gonna be speed dating, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. And you're streaming same time or later?
Yeah, same time, 9 p.m.
Shit. All right. All right, you can put someone else on. I know I'm being boring right now, so I'll talk to you later.
All right, buddy. Take care. All right. That was funny. Let's bring on Brian. Oh, he just quickly dipped. Okay. Did you have some thoughts, Dre, or you're still just chilling backstage?
I've been chilling. Definitely. I think I already told you I appreciate it.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I sound like you were saying you
I
appreciate
was
what?
saying, yeah, I was definitely saying I appreciated the opportunity. And as far as, everything that we went over, yeah, my energy is a very acquired taste. I'm not I wouldn't describe myself as an entertaining individual. So, I mean, yeah, if that's, what it was, then I mean, of course. But yeah, again, I mean, no sweat. And, they're all great, nothing against them. So, yeah, I wish everybody the best.
Yeah, for sure, buddy. I mean, yeah, man. Thanks for coming on. Keep coming on, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, dude. Have a good one. Oh, look, we got everyone's favorite boy toy.
With the plates in the background, yeah. Decided to do a little change of scenery.
We're going to watch Katya and Isabella fight it out.
Oh, shit, yeah? We could do a sexy pillow fight?
Yeah, a virtual one since they're in like different continents.
Oh, yeah, true. But yeah, I was just going to ask some questions. So, like, the whole, to Katia, the whole OnlyFans thing, right? So, like, how much have you made so far? I'm just curious. Like, how, because I'm Jewish, we care about the shekels and stuff, so I'm just curious about.
I've only had OnlyFans for like maybe 6 weeks or something. I'm fairly fresh. I've probably made like I think a little bit over $2,000 Australian dollars.
Mhm.
But that's not my main source of income. So like obviously,
Okay.
I do it as a bit of a side thing at the moment. I'm hoping to obviously grow it. I think I'm in the top 8% though. So
Yeah.
I think that qualifies as like top 8%. So, but yeah.
So
It's
you would
not
say like the market in Australia is pretty good, right? For OnlyFans, like people are just like pretty much into whatever, or do you go by like requests? Like what exactly do you do?
Well, I mean, it's still early days, to be honest. I've only collabed with like a few people. Usually I don't really take requests at the moment
Mhm.
because it kind of just depends on who I can collab with and what sort of things that they would be willing to sort of do.
Yeah, no, it's great stuff. I was just always curious.
Can I ask
Oh,
you a
sorry, what
personal
was that?
question?
What was that?
I want to ask Katya, can I ask you a personal question?
Oh,
Yeah.
Have you collabed with Marcus in the OnlyFans?
Oh my God, so many people have asked us that, especially because we've got the podcast now. They're like, how many times have you two fucked? We've never had sex.
You didn't collab with Mr. Marcus? Wait, isn't he
No,
like a
we've
porn
never
star?
fucked. No,
Oh, I'm thinking of someone else. I was gonna say. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
future collabs with Marcus, right?
Yeah, he has a pretty big audience. You'd have a lot
Really?
of people just signing up just to watch him. Really?
Yeah, we already spoke about it. We're like, when we get
Oh.
famous, people will pay big bucks to watch our sex tape, so we'll just savor it for that.
You should. I mean, look at what happened with Ray J. You never know. Like, you could just make a sex tape. Next thing you know, you'll be like off the charts.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
how
yeah.
much do you make, Greg, from your OnlyFans?
I've made between like 1,000 and 2, but I'll be honest, I've been kind of lazy with posting. I'm trying to collab with this one chick again because she has like a bigger audience than me. So like when we put it on her stuff, we make way more. Like she'll make like maybe like for like a week she could probably pull like 500, maybe closer to 1,000. But like the guys that she caters to are fucking crazy. Like they're into some super crazy kinky like BDSM. Like they hit her up for like kind of like the shit that like that Mistress Nicole does with Mr. Slave. Like they're into it. So like the backline story for the other three is like there's this like femdom thing, and then there's this guy, Mr. Slave, and like he likes to get abused and all that. He wears like the whole traditional like slave costume and shit. But yeah, she caters to guys like that, and they'll pay her like 1,000 or 2 for like a session for like a couple hours. So it's like they're into some funky shit. So yeah, I try to like collab with people, that got the big bucks.
Are you on Twitter?
Yes, I have like a separate Twitter to advertise my OnlyFans.
Yeah, Twitter's probably your best bet. I
Really?
think. Like, I do a lot of my stuff on Twitter, and I would say most of my collabs I've gotten from Twitter.
So Twitter's the source. Yeah, because I tried Instagram. Like I made a fake Insta.
Like the mecca
Oh, yeah?
of the internet. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't really
Yeah.
use Reddit. I know Mark does, but I don't.
Reddit.
I don't use Reddit. A lot of people do use Reddit. I know.
Mhm.
I'm no help for that, but I know that people do that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I've been collabing and like marketing fun just like on Twitter, really.
I heard Reddit was good. Reddit didn't really work out for me. Twitter is good. Instagram like banned my other account. I don't know if they thought I was like a sex robot or something, but they just straight up banned it. So I think
you can't do sex stuff on Twitter. I mean, on Instagram. That's why everybody just goes to Twitter.
Oh yeah. I think you can do like a little, it's called like a link tree where you put like your URL and like a thing. So
Yeah,
people
that's
click your
what I do.
page. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I've got that on my Instagram. So I've got a link tree with like my OnlyFans and
Yeah.
stuff, but you can't actively post about it. If that makes sense. Like you can't be like, oh, link. You can't even say link in bio. From what
You
I've
can't
been
do that? Oh man, they don't want you
like,
hustling.
people know what's up. If they go to your page, see a link tree, everyone knows that just means OnlyFans.
Yeah. It's crazy, but like it's a tough market for guys. I noticed that. Like for women, it's a little bit more like free flowing, like, you know, especially if you're like in the top, like whatever percent, like you make a lot of fucking money. So
Can I ask you a question?
yeah, of course.
Do you have just woman audience or male as well?
It's mixed. It's like men, women, like whoever, like trans probably. I don't do the content that like gay guys want. So I guess like I don't know if they're like, oh, I'm here for this and I get that, but like I don't discriminate, you know? Like people just, I'm sure like Katia knows, like some people want requests, they want like custom content. They'll be like, I'll pay you like this much, just like do this and that. And depending if you want to fulfill that request, I think that's going to base your decision, right? Or
I wonder how much money I could make if I started an OnlyFans. Like
I'm telling you, man, you and Natty, you guys should like think about it. I think that would be great. Like,
so the guys that I know that make a lot of money from it, they just fuck lots of girls and then post that. So guys will subscribe to the guy's channel, page, just to see the girls, not to see the guy, if that makes sense.
It seems like that would be something. Right
Yeah.
Yeah, I know heaps of OnlyFans guys that make a killing, but it's because like they've always got girls on that they're fucking.
There's some people that do like really well. I think it's just you got to keep working towards it. You got to like start from the bottom and try to climb up to the top. There's like no other way to do it. But yeah, sex work is pretty cool.
I think I want to do like use my YouTube clout to skip the whole part of like starting at the bottom and just go straight to the part where I'm like fucking the hot girls without having to actually like put in the work.
Yeah,
and you will.
You should do it.
Guy content creators. So like literally, if you're a guy and you're ugly or even like fat, doesn't matter. Girls will want to work with you because there's not enough like content creator guys.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like
either fat or ugly.
In Australia, the main content creators, they fuck the hottest girls, even if they're like
Really?
ugly. There's so many ugly guys that do it and they make a killing because there's just not enough guys to go around for the amount of girls that do it.
Now I wonder if that's because they're packing. Because I know there's like the world's biggest penis or whatever, Jonah Falcon. He got like a fucking like what, like a 12-inch dick or some shit. Like I don't know. He has the world record. But I imagine if someone like that just goes in the fucking industry with like a huge horse cock. Like I wonder if people are gonna actually be like, I want him in my videos. I want to collab with this guy. So like, I don't know, dick pill.
It was. I remember me and Dick Rowe, that was.
Interesting analysis there, Greg. I like that's where your mind goes.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, that is interesting. Though, wait, you really think it's like so skewed that there's like more women than men on OnlyFans? I feel like there's got to be a whole bunch of horny guys who are like, oh, I can use this as a tool to get laid.
There probably is, but not ones that kind of. I think there's ones there is, but they probably don't do it seriously enough. So I've been picked up by some guys that I just can tell these aren't serious people. Like they might have an OnlyFans, but there's no activity like going on. Like they just made it and then they don't actually post anything. So I've gotten a few DMs from people like that, and I'm like, I don't see you posting anything. You don't look like a real person. So like the guys that post a lot, you can see them working with other people. They're like obviously legit.
Yeah, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like when you get started, it's like you don't want to be the first person to fuck that guy because like what if he's like weird or he underperformed? But if there's like a bunch of pornos, it's like kind of like social proof. So you're like, okay, I feel more comfortable with this. So it's just about like breaking in.
Yeah, so I only work with guys who have worked with other people that I can see.
That makes sense.
It's fair. Yeah, like some people, I know you guys probably, or I don't know if you heard of Vitaly Zdravitsky. He's like a YouTuber, but he started doing OnlyFans like with his girlfriend, and like he has like 10 million YouTube subs. So like people from his YouTube go to his OnlyFans. He's making a killing. Like they already went from like almost like no followers to like I'm pretty sure he has like a couple thousand, and he's selling the sex tapes and the whatever for like a good amount of money. So like I can imagine like YouTube clout translated to like OnlyFans, very good. Like from like a marketing.
I mean,
strategy.
I'm nowhere near Vitaly, although we are both Russian and we both live in Miami.
Yeah.
That's about all we have in common. Here's a question to Isabella and the other Kathy. What do you guys do for a living? I think you might have told me already, but just mention again.
Right now, emergency medical services stuff.
EMT.
Like ER tech, yeah.
Okay, cool. What about you?
I'm a beautician. I used to own salons and stuff in the UK, and I do that here as well. And I trade forex.
Okay. What are your beauty tips for me?
I can do your eyebrows. Your eyebrows are quite good, but I mean, you're already beautiful. You don't need any more work.
Right answer.
Hey, good advice, actually. That's some great stuff.
That's the right answer right there. Yeah, the OnlyFans thing is pretty interesting. How that's like taken off in the last 2 years.
It is crazy for sure. I didn't even think I was going to be on OnlyFans. I'm like, you know what? Let's try this shit. Oh, look, it's kind of working. Why not, right?
Do you have another job or just OnlyFans?
I do. Yeah, I'm like a caretaker, and I do like deliveries. Like the OnlyFans is like the side hustle for me. So, you know, it's good to make some extra money. For sure.
Oh, look who came back.
Oh shit! There we go.
What's up?
Oh, you just hang on. Let me switch my audio real quick.
Where does he work at? Like Subway or something?
Yo,
Can
do you work
see
for
me?
Subway, bro?
I love Subway.
No, dude.
Yeah, can we
I
get a
own
discount?
Subway.
I love Subway.
Isabella, actually, I had a question for you.
Yes.
Because you said something about like you don't plan trips; they're very spontaneous, and that clicked with me. But how are you an emergency medical technician, whatever the fuck? How do you manage to go on spontaneous trips when you work in the medical field?
So I work 3 days a week. I work 3 12-hour shifts a week. And I just line them up. So I either do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just kind of all back to back. And then I have 4 days to just kind of do what I want.
That sounds fucking fun as hell.
Yeah, not a bad gig.
12-hour
does sound
shifts,
like a
though,
good
those are
gig.
probably pretty fucking ruthless.
Yeah, 12 hours. It's not too bad when you're on night shift, but day shift is a little, it drags.
And you said you're in North Carolina?
Yes.
So where's like the craziest place you've been to so far on your spontaneous trip? I can imagine you've had some weird things happen while you're on them.
Yeah. Most spontaneous, I would say, would be France. I went
Wait,
to
you drove
Paris.
to France?
Well, I didn't drive, but I drove to the airport. Went to France.
Hugh, where exactly are you right now?
Bro, I'm in an office.
You're painting, or I couldn't figure out.
No, I'm sorting out money right now. Stop asking questions. I'm asking Isabella.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a suggestion. I think you should go on a date with Isabella, and I should do one with Kathy. I think the audience.
Dude, this is the worst possible environment to date Isabella right now. This is not good for either of us.
Well,
I need to light the candles, get into my dark room. I need to really get into the mood.
Nah, bro, you got to learn how
I
to
can
not
see
use
about
your
like
dark
1%
room.
of your hair. You know, maybe we can.
I
see
know.
that.
Yes, I'm like trying to work and do this at the same time. So
just tell your boss you're you know.
So when you go to other places, do you like go into hotels for the night, or do you kind of live for a vagrant for the night, like go sleep outside and do little bivvies?
It depends. So when I just travel around North Carolina, I'll go with my sister. She has a tent on top of her car, and we'll just pop that open. But if I drive kind of outside of the state, I will just stay in a hotel or Airbnb.
Interesting.
Well, actually,
for me, I do it a
you
little
hear,
bit differently.
You hear like Hugh's mom in the background. What are you doing on my desk? Get away from her!
I'm taking all of her life savings.
Sorry, mom.
Yeah, no, for me,
I'm
I'm kind of a frugal guy. So when I go to places solo, I don't know if you know what a bivvy is, but it's kind of like a little individual tent. And I'll like go find some bushes or trees or something secluded, and I'll sleep there. Haven't had anything happen yet, but you never know.
Yeah.
Christian,
Bear spray on
Christian
you.
Finance, what did you want to add?
Well, I don't want to go on a speed date. I don't know, just shoot the shit. Either way, it's okay.
Yeah, well, what did you want to discuss, buddy?
He wants to discuss trading stocks.
No, bro, you want to discuss that?
I'm gonna veto that topic because it's boring as fuck.
No, we're not gonna do that. It's Saturday night. Come on, we're not discussing
He
finance.
wants to go on a speed date. I feel like that's what he's like really fiending for.
I'm down for that.
He's fiending for a speed date. Okay.
I mean, it would be cool if like everyone's with it.
We can do one last speed date to end off the night. Who do you want to go on a speed date with? Or are you gonna do more than one girl?
Come on.
No. I'm gonna go specifically with Kathy.
Kathy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you say so. All right. Well, we can end off with this. So we'll do one last speed date, and then we'll do closing thoughts, and we'll wrap up. All right. I'm gonna take everyone off. Let's see what Mr. Christian Finance has.
Hi.
Hello. You're looking too bored in there, so I had to, bring up the energy a little bit for you. So
Yeah, I love your energy.
here I am. Okay. This reminds me of like the stereotype of where I live right now. It's like we got the pretty Asian girl and the tall white guy. It's like exactly how it is in Vancouver.
Oh, so you have the Asian fetish, is it?
Well, I mean, I feel like it's like a white thing, It's like it's pretty common. I feel like you got the white fetish as well. What do you think?
Well, I don't think I have a fetish. I do. I mean, two of my ex were white and other were different race, so I don't have a preference.
They're
But
gonna
most of them were white.
They're gonna go and say JB with W in the chat now. I guarantee it. They're gonna do that.
JB with W?
It's like a just be white thing. It's like whatever. It's just a thing that they do.
No, but I don't just go with white guys.
No,
That's
I'm
why
not
it's
saying.
the
I'm not
person.
saying you do. I was just saying that this is like a good stereotype, of
Mhm.
what I see and what I usually go for, So it's good. So tell me a little bit about you. How are you energetic? What's the energy about? You've been just sitting down the whole time.
Well, it's a podcast, so I couldn't be just going out here dancing with people. It's not a dancing show, but I don't know. I've been working out all my life, and I'm just always traveling the world, carrying a big backpack, going to the gym, doing a lot of different type of exercises. I just have too much energy. I think I drink a lot of coffee as well, so that's why I'm always hyper.
That's good.
Sorry, I'm a little bit bored now. It's 11:30 p.m. in Miami, so I was just a little bit late for me. Normally, I go to bed at like 10.
Damn. Okay, so you're not like the trouble go around type. You're just like a good girl, go to bed early, wake up early. The business type.
No, in the weekend I do stay up a little bit later, but in the week I sleep early because I get up really early in the morning.
Yeah, that's fair. So tell me, so I'm guessing from the energy thing, you're probably pretty adventurous. What's something adventurous you've done in like the past 6 months?
Oh, in the past 6 months, I've been pretty adventurous all my life. Like I've traveled. I mean, I think I moved to Vegas and moved back to Miami. Just decided in one day I'm going. Like I don't like to think about things too much. If I like to do something, I just do it.
You like spontaneous, go with the flow. I'm very much like that as well. It's like it's been in my background the whole time. I'm Bulgarian and Italian, so it's like always go with the flow. I've lived in a few different places. You said you did too, right? Like I hear the accent. I hear a little bit of. I'm saying you seem like you've been around as well with the accent. You have a British. Or what is it? What's the accent?
Well, I live in the UK most of my life, so yeah, a little bit of the British accent.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. You're like in UK. It's good. I like that.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I just said I'm Bulgarian and Italian.
No, but where do you live?
Oh, right now in Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, so no one. Yeah, is it cold there right now?
No. It's just really wet. A lot of rain. That's it.
So just like London then.
Yeah. I just like the wet. That's it. Exactly. You come from a wet place. I come from a wet place. We both come from wet places.
I just like the way you say wet places.
Wait, what did you say? Did you spit out?
No, I just said you just say wet quite a lot. So
yeah. You just go a little bit shy. It's all good. It's fine. It's okay if I make you shy. It's fine. It's part of the process.
Okay.
It's good. I feel like, has anybody mentioned that there's like a French kiss at the back?
Yeah. Would you like to give me one? I'm joking.
On our first date, I will. This is like the pre-date, you know?
Okay.
We'll do it on the first date, okay? You gotta slow down a little bit. We don't have the AI technology yet for me to do it through the computer screen, you know?
Okay, I'm not gonna try to take advantage of you on this date. I promise.
Yeah, exactly. Patience, mademoiselle, patience. Very important.
Can you speak French?
Ah, petit pou. Je parlais français petit pou parce que j'étudiais dans l'école. Tu comprends moi?
Decent.
Yeah, decent. You speak French?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. No,
I
no.
tried to learn at school, but I was not really good.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll teach you a little bit.
Yeah, I like the accent though.
I appreciate it. I'm not French.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak Bulgarian. I understand a little bit of Russian because it's very close. I understand a little bit of Italian and English and a little bit of French. So it's like, I'm like a street dog, you know? I know a little bit about that, a little bit of this, you know? Same thing with the languages. What language would you like to learn if you got to learn a language?
Well, I'm learning Spanish right now because I live in Miami and everyone speaks Spanish. Like nobody's speaking English.
Yeah. That's basically Spain 2.0, you know, in many ways.
The what?
It's basically Spain 2.0.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, that's like, I've been to Miami once. It's but during the winter. I will never go during the summer. It's way too hot.
All right, I'll let it run for an extra minute or so. But yeah, cool. All right, Kathy, same question as I've been asking. Oh, look, we get to see a little behind the scenes view into Katya's apartment.
There you go.
Same question we've been asking you. Would you go on a second date with Christian Finance?
Yeah, I would. He's his energy is really high. Even though I'm a little bit tired now, he got me to wake up, keep the conversation going. He was asking a lot of questions. Yeah, I would.
Okay, cool. Do any of the girls have any other thoughts?
Thought he had good confidence, like good chat. So yeah, it was good.
Mine's the same, I think.
Appreciate it.
I think it started off. I think it started off pretty slow. I'll be honest, but it picked up a little bit near the end. I would say the only thing that Chad was commenting on this, and I agree, is just like talking about manosphere stuff. It like just never resonates with girls. Like I would just avoid that. But yeah, other than that, I'm also like fairly tired, so I probably wasn't paying attention as much as I usually am. But yeah,
I
cool.
have to ask, why do you do these at on a Saturday night? I know it's Saturday night where you all are, isn't it?
Why do I do these on a Saturday night, or why do I do these so late at night?
No, well, just on a Saturday night. Like, aren't people out on Saturday nights normally?
Losers, maybe, but the cool kids are standing inside watching my YouTube channel on Saturday night.
They're doing live speed dates. You got to move with the trends, you know? That's the new wave.
It honestly has to do with like what I have going on. So like Thursday, I went out. So I took like Thursday and Friday. Thursday, I went out for Thanksgiving with my girlfriend and her mom and friends. And then so yesterday we went out to like a bar and we were like picking up girls and whatnot. So I was like, okay, I want to like take Saturday night easy. I don't want to go out. I want to do something chill. So that's what I do. So a lot of it is just based around my personal preference. Doing it on Saturday night is actually suboptimal. Like I get way more viewers when I do it on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. But yeah, it just had to do with like what I was in the mood for, honestly.
Where did the other guys go? Where are my boys Hugh and Greg?
What?
Where are my boys Hugh and Greg? Where are they? Are we gonna shoot the shit for a little bit or?
Well, I was gonna wrap up, but I can add that. Just Greg is backstage.
Oh yeah,
my boy Greg. There we go.
Hey,
in the building, bro. We got 3 dates lined up over here between you and I.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're right. Double trouble. Shit.
You guys can be like
triple,
eventually.
Slavic trouble.
Double triple. Double triple.
I like that.
Yeah, I sense a little bromance going on. But yeah, cool. Let's wrap up. So let's just go into order. Everyone can plug their socials and where stuff you're working on. So let's start off with you, Kathy.
Well, I'm Kathy on all social, TikTok, Instagram. Right now, I haven't started my new YouTube channel yet, but just Instagram and TikTok, Kathy Energy.
Okay, cool. Christian, is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah, if you guys want to learn finance, Christian finance, Kathy, subscribe over there. You gotta be my biggest fan, you know. That's how we gotta roll. Christian finance, there we go.
I will subscribe.
Okay, there we go.
I will survive. All right, Greg, is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah, so my YouTube is Greg Lurk Official. Got the madness. I do live streams and just like random podcasts. And my TikTok at Greg Lurik. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a really great stream.
Yeah,
So-
Greg, I saw you called out my girl Erudite the other day.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to debate her. I actually got a mic just to be ready for it because I know you need the whole setup when you're dealing with her. So yeah.
Yeah, I actually ran the idea by her. She said she's probably down, but she wants to
Cool.
like try to ponder it. Yeah, cool. All right, what about you, Katja?
I can type in the. So I've got like the same handle everywhere. It's just at Katijacortez. I just got that in the chat there. I'm like pretty much on all of the socials at the same handle.
Cool. This is the main thing you're working on, the podcast with Marcus?
Oh yeah. So yeah, then the main project at the moment is the podcast, which is Sex with Kat and Mark. So you can pretty much find that everywhere. We are going to be on YouTube soon as well. The YouTube channel isn't up yet, but like the podcast is out on all of the podcast streaming things. And
But just to
YouTube
clarify,
coming-
Katja and Marcus don't actually have sex with each other. So it's sex
No.
with Katja and Mark, but there's no sex with them.
No, we just talk about sex.
It's a little bit of a double entendre at that point, yeah. Isabella, is there anything you want to plug? Where can people find you? What are you working on?
My Instagram is Isabella with 3 L's _. And I actually am working on going back up to New York City. Someone is trying to do some photo shoots for modeling opportunities, which would be kind of cool. So
Okay. Hopefully it's not.
that I'm sure you'll see on there.
Hopefully it's nothing shady. It seems like you have a super fan. This guy has just been for the last half hour.
Yeah, that guy just keeps spamming the same thing. I saw it like 5 times.
Oh,
It's funny as shit.
He just really wants to get the point across. He's trolling, but it's still pretty funny. Okay, cool. So guys, we're gonna be back tomorrow night. We're gonna do another speed dating session. New round of girls. These round of girls did great, but we're gonna keep things interesting. And then Marcus is gonna be on tomorrow night as well, so that should be pretty fun. I'm glad that me and Marcus could kind of put the past behind us and put out some good content. So looking forward to that. But yeah, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night. And then we also got a lot of dope stuff ahead. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Check out the girls. Check out the other 2 guys. Show everybody some love. Appreciate y'all and have a good night.